For three, got it! Kirby, top of the key for three, got another one. Her third three-pointer in the opening quarter. 16-1, Vikings in the lead. Echo Cedar in the lane. Again, Helmrich goes right side to Kirby, who slices in on the right side, and a nice pass to the weak side and a layup for Ellie Kirby. 2 minutes left in the second. 32-4, Edco in the lead. Boriski stops, goes left side to Kirby, and Starmont gets back defensively. They go in the lane to Helmrich. Her shot from the left side. It is up and in, and a timeout by Edco, and there it is. 1,000 points for Audrey Helmrich, her 24th point here in the third quarter, and the Edco fans come to their feet during the timeout. So Edco, a dominant first half. They led by 38 at the break, and the Vikings go into the break on a 6-game winning streak. The 14th ranked team in Class 1A dominant tonight. They defeat Starmont by a final score of 63-13. Rochford skies and gets the rebound, and Rochford leads the fast break, drives in, double pump layup. It is up, it is in. Foul, count the basket. Rochford the rebound on one end, fast break on the other, and the Vikings lead by 6. Wiskus loses the rebound, picked up by Vasky. Open in the lane, 6-foot jump shot facing the basket. It is good, and they're back within 9. So they've made up here, 7 points in a hurry, 5 minutes left in the third. Rebound kicks out of there, picked up by Caden Cole, ahead to Lang. Lang drives in from the left-handed side there, uses the right hand, and the Vikings equal their biggest lead of the night at 46-30. Edco had a dominant first half. They had a 15-point halftime lead. Starmont would get no closer than 9, and Edco picks up their first conference win, defeating Starmont by a final score of 58-47. The best high school basketball is on KCTN. It's Upper Iowa Conference basketball again tonight on KCTN FM 100, and in our featured matchup, North Fayette Valley takes on Central. First off, we have the girls' game. The Tiger Hawks have not played since their first conference loss a week ago to MFL Marmac. They are ready to bounce back tonight. For Central, 2 conference losses, but a win tonight moves them back into the thick of the Upper Iowa Conference race. The winner heads into the break on a winning note. North Fayette Valley and Central. The Chalk Talk for the girls' game. Next.
It's pretty unusual for a bank to be 100% employee-owned, and Freedom Bank wouldn't have it any other way. Employee-owned means we're not just your bank, we're your friends and neighbors. We value being active community partners, and we believe in donating generously to local causes. We empower success, not just for our customers, but for our communities as well. Visit Freedom Bank in Elkader, Monona, Postville, Waukon, and Decorah, or online at freedombnk.com. Member FDIC.
This is Chris Holbert, General Manager of Hall Robertson Incorporated in Postville. We would like to wish the area student athletes both a safe and successful sports season. We have been a community-based company since 1864, servicing and supporting the area ag industry with products necessary for daily success. We look forward to continuing to serve and support both the ag industry and high school athletes in our surrounding communities. Thank you and good luck from the families at Hall Robertson.
The Woodland Eye Clinic in Elkader and West Union are proud sponsors of high school sports. We are committed to bringing our patients the highest level of total eye care with detailed one-on-one attention. Our offices offer the newest technology and equipment with a professional team of experienced staff that is committed to you. Call us today for your next total eye care appointment. The Woodland Eye Clinic in Elkader and West Union supports all of our local athletes taking the field or court this season.
When I started out in the car business, my dad gave me some good advice. Hi, it's Forrest Brown with the Brown's family of dealerships. What my dad told me is when you sell someone their first car, you need a good sales department. But if you expect to sell them their second, third, and fourth car, you better have a great service department. Visit any one of the Brown's family of dealerships in Guttenberg, Elkader, West Branch, or Victory Ford in Dyersville and find out why Brown's is your hometown dealer, no matter where your hometown may be.
Tiger Hawk Warrior Basketball is brought to you in part by David Balls, agent for Balls Insurance Agency in Elkader. Growl Logs and Lumber in Elkader. Timber is a crop. Harvest wisely. Bank First in West Union, helping you save time and money. Member FDIC. TJ's Pizza in Monona and Claremont. Nick's Excavating and Kane Construction in Farmersburg. T&K Cahoon, your Napa dealer in Monona. St. Olaf Ag Sales and Service. And by Meyer Collision and Service Center in Guttenberg. We begin the Chalk Talk for our girls' game. We're joined by North Fayette Valley girls basketball coach Jared Tilleris. Coach, your team 8-1, 6-1. Have not played since that last Friday night game against MFL Marmac. You dropped a 60-46 decision. Tell me about that game.
Yeah, just a tale of one bad quarter. Down 4 at half. Thought we played all right. Right where we wanted to be. Still in the ball game. Come out of halftime and just MFL Marmac played with a little more intensity, I thought, wanted it a little more. We just didn't execute on the offensive end. Tip of the hat to MFL Marmac. They turned us over, and they were able to make shots, and were able to hold us off.
All right, so now you guys look to bounce back tonight. Let's go through starting lineup for your team tonight.
Yeah, tonight we're going to go with Ellsburn and Hoy, Feldman, Nye, and then Lexi McGowan is going to start tonight.
And I know some kids contribute off the bench for you.
Yes. Come off the bench tonight. Has been starting for us, and as well as Kathy Tilleris will come off the bench.
All right, turning our attention now to Central. What do you know about the Warriors?
kind of started off slow, I think. Graduated a lot of girls or a lot of talent from last year. Playing some younger girls, trying to figure out their roles. Still a quality team. Coach Wiley does a great job down there. Always a tough place for us to play, seems like. We got to keep Ashlyn Scharf out of the lane, and we got to run some shooters off the line and make them put it on the floor.
All right, some of the other keys in the ball game for North Fayette Valley then.
Ball number one, as always. I told the girls we can live with the aggressive turnovers, but we can't have some of the silly ones like we had the other night down at MFL Marmac. We also need to, it's a game more about us, I think. By that I mean we got to have our defensive intensity still up and turn them over maybe and get some easy looks at the basket for ourselves, as well as control the offense and defensive glass.
All right, Coach, good luck to you in the ball game. We look forward to talking to you later on tonight.
All right, thanks, Dan.
North Fayette Valley basketball coach Jared Tilleris and his Tiger Hawk team. The Chalk Talk continues after this.
You love your business. You put everything into it, nurtured it so it grow into the pride and joy it's become. It's only natural that you want to protect it with the right insurance. An insurance policy from West Bend is the best way to keep it happy, healthy, and profitable. We'll wrap it in the cozy warmth of the silver lining. To find out how West Bend can protect your business, contact Michael Beck, agent with Gifford Insurance Agency in Elkader at 245-1360.
No trip to Northeast Iowa is complete without a visit to the Turkey River Mall in Elkader. Browse and shop through 4 levels with over 14,000 square feet of purely unique shopping. You'll discover an eclectic mix of old and new, including antiques, jewelry, high-end, and resale clothing for kids and adults, furniture, art, books, toys, crafts, rocks, and minerals, and think custom apparel. Visit our updated website at turkeyrivermall.com or like and share our Facebook page.
Top Gun Customs knows that the insurance company wants you to do all the work for them. They want you to download the app, take the pictures, upload them, then they want you to accept the paltry check they think will repair your vehicle. No, no, no. Top Gun writes an accurate estimate, takes the photos, and explains the repair process to you. Let Bob and the guys take all the worries out of your repairs. Call Bob or Nancy at 563-964-9899 at Top Gun to schedule your repair today.
Tiger Hawk Warrior Basketball is brought to you in part by West Union Motor Sales and Service, Dean Family Chiropractic in Claremont, TD Sports Bar and Grill in downtown Elkader, Innovative Egg Services in Elkader, Monona, and Waukon, Thompson Construction and Monona Overhead Door, LTI & Sons Water Conditioning, your Connecticut dealer in Postville, Clayton County Recycling in Monona, and by Farmers Savings Bank of Colesburg, Elkport Garber, Strawberry Point, and Arlington, member FDIC. We continue the Chalk Talk for our girls game. We're joined by Central Girls Basketball coach Mark Wiley. Coach her team 5-4, but 5-2 in the conference. Good win at Turkey Valley on Tuesday night, 44-25. Tell me about that game.
Yeah, it was really good, Dan. We went on the road on Tuesday, and we had played Monday night against Edco and played a really good game against Edco. Came up short, but we really fought really hard. And on Tuesday, we were rewarded for our efforts on Tuesday again. We did a really good job on defense. We moved the ball in transition and found ways to score. Our outside shots weren't falling, but I would say that Bradley Erickson had a big game for us, had 18 points for us that night. So it was good to get that road win.
Yeah, absolutely. Let's go through starting lineup for your team tonight.
Yeah, Grace Keel will start for us as a point guard. We have Bradley Erickson as well, a freshman coming in for us. And then we have Ashlyn Scharf at the other guard. She's been very versatile for us and found ways to score. Then we have in our post positions to start tonight, we'll have Katie Royer along with Gracie Comer, who does a really good job for us on the defensive end.
Some of the kids off the bench for you then.
Yeah, we have 2 seniors and Michaela Erickson who come off the bench, and she's done a good job for us. Found her shot for us from the perimeter here late. Brooklyn Amston, another post player for us. And then we have a couple sophomores that come off the bench as well, and Layla Emberson and Oakley Armstrong. That help us out as well.
All right, turning our attention to North Fayette Valley, what do you know about the Tiger Hawks?
Well, Ellsburn is really, really good, Dan. Probably one of the better players in the conference, just all around. Does a really good job defensively on the top of their 1-3-1, and just does a good job on the offensive end with assists. And then they obviously have height as well, which we have to contest with and have to really do a good job on the boards and boxing out.
All right, you mentioned some of the keys, some of the other things you need to do in this ball game.
Well, they haven't played in a week. I think we need to set the tone early in the first quarter and try to do that on the defensive end. Try to come out and really get them playing where they're not comfortable. The other thing I think that's very important for us is we need to transition from the offense to defensive end, but also from the defense to offensive end. That's where we've kind of pushed it here the last 3 to 4 weeks and done a really good job of moving the basketball within our offensive end.
All right, Coach, good luck to you in the ball game. We look forward to talking to you later on tonight.
All right, thank you, Dan.
Central girls basketball coach Mark Wiley and his Warrior team. The Chalk Talk continues after this.
Hi, this is Tara Fink, psychiatric mental health nurse practitioner. Helping people, bottom line, is the biggest reason I chose a career in mental health. During my own struggles, it was difficult to find good support in this area. Therefore, I vowed to come back home to help meet the great need for mental health care in Northeast Iowa. I'm available for consultations at both the Walk-On and Postville Clinic locations, offering assessment, diagnosis, and medication management for all mental illnesses.
Exceptional caring people, Veterans Memorial.
Inspiring changes to a happier, healthier you is what they do at Clayton Drug, now offering free delivery of prescriptions to the Monona area. To find out more, call 563-245-2530. Clayton Drug can help you transfer your prescriptions quickly and easily to their pharmacy. Clayton Drug is committed to helping you achieve the highest quality of life possible. Clayton Drug, connecting the communities of Elkader, Strawberry Point, and Sumner to serve all in between.
Tiger Hawk Warrior Basketball is brought to you in part by Culligan Water Conditioning in Elkader, Elgin State Bank of Elgin and Wadena, member FDIC, Myers Auto Service in Monona, Fisk Farm and Home in Monona, Cresco, and Decorah, Car Auto Group online at karautogroup.com, Furniture Showcase in Allwine, lighting showroom, flooring, furniture, and window treatments, and Guttenberg Municipal Hospital and Clinic. Check out career opportunities at guttenberghospital.org. Good evening once again, everybody. How you doing? Dan Behrens along with Coach Aaron Hammond. Welcome to Elkader, Upper Iowa Conference basketball tonight with North Fayette Valley and Central. We're inside a minute before the starting lineup. Let's go through keys in the ball game, starting out with North Fayette Valley.
I think North Fayette Valley's got to run their half-court offense, look inside, defend the drive that Central's going to try to do, and take advantage of everything they can get inside.
Meanwhile, for Central,
I think for Central, they got to shoot well, get to the free throw line and make those, but I think they're going to have to crash the boards and rebounds because they're going to be out-heighted inside tonight.
All right, this matchup is North Fayette Valley 8-1, 6-1 in the conference. Central 5-4, 5-2 in the conference. NFV has not played since that loss to MFL Marmac a week ago, but a win tonight there makes them feel a lot better heading into the break, plus they'd be 9-1. Central, a win tonight puts them right back in the conference chase.
Yeah, absolutely. Giving North Fayette Valley their second loss would get them back in the race and at least in the hunt. Things would have to fall into place, but they'd feel better about going into the break.
And after the break, they come out with MFL Marmac.
Yeah.
So their next two ball games in the conference going to say a lot of how Central fits in to the Upper Iowa Conference race. MFL Marmac, of course, is undefeated in the conference. Abby Comer is our public address announcer tonight.
Basketball fans.
Let's go courtside now. And the microphone is not on by Abby Comer.
She did not turn on our microphone, so we may have to do starting lineups ourselves.
She's getting a little feedback, but that's not from us. So,
Featuring North Fayette?
Yep.
That's not us.
Nope, that's not our headphones. So it's the other microphone that's causing the problem. Ours isn't even on.
Yeah, ours isn't even on. So she's looking at our microphone like it's causing the problem, and it's not even ours. So
here we go. Starting lineups for tonight's ball game with Central and North Fayette Valley. Rookie.
Yeah. It's her first time. It's her first time. It's okay.
Aaron Reinhardt does such a great job most nights. Every night he does it, but he does the PA announcing most nights here in Elkader. It will allow me to pass along that tonight they're doing a great fundraiser for Eli Belzer, a young man who has battled cancer and, again, got healthy, but now dealing with it again. They are doing a fundraiser tonight, trying to raise over $1,000. And they are well on their way to doing that. And at halftime of the boys' game, Central girls basketball coach Mark Wiley will get his head shaved tonight at halftime.
Yeah, they've been raising money. The other night at the Edco game, Edco had brought their donation. Central's been doing a great job, and Mark put himself out there, and I think they're on their way to having that happen.
Let's
tonight.
go through the starting lineups now. We'll talk more about that at halftime of the boys' game. For North Fayette Valley, starting at a guard is 5'7" junior Kaylin Ellsburn. Also starting at a guard is senior 5'6" freshman, a senior I should say, Grace Feldman. For North Fayette Valley, starting at a wing position will be number 13, Lexi McGowan. She's a 5'6" freshman. Also starting is number 5, Maddie Nye, a 5'6" senior. And Brooklyn Hoy is the center. She is a senior. Meanwhile, for Central, it'll be Briley Erickson, the freshman, Grace Kummer, the senior. Also starting in this ball game for them is Katie Royer, Ashlyn Scharf, and Grace Keel. Keel and Scharf and Kummer are the seniors. There's your starting lineups. When we return, opening action from Elkader with North Fayette Valley and Central coming up next on KCTN FM 100.
Hi, this is Cody from Torkelson Motors in Elgin and Walk-On. At Torkelson Motors, we believe that student involvement in activities is a great way to help grow our communities, and we are proud to help sponsor this game for your enjoyment. We've been serving Northeast Iowa since 1926 and appreciate the business that our customers have given us and the support they provide to our area schools and communities. So the next time you're in need of a new or used vehicle or a repair, stop into Torkelson Motors. We've been selling cars the old-fashioned way with a friendly smile and a handshake right here next door in Elgin and Walk-On.
Hey sports fans, take a time out and call Garms Financial Services. Their team of agents can show you how to save money on all your insurance needs with Grinnell Mutual. Whether you need auto, home, farm, crop, or business insurance, Garms Financial Services has you covered. You'll also receive quality protection, expert advice, and local friendly service. Call Brian Bugenhagen, Cheryl Wagner, Emily Bazin, or Kayla Olson today for a free competitive quote. Garms Financial Services in Elkader, your trusted choice agency.
When making up a to-do list, don't forget to include servicing your car at Edie's AC Delco Service Center in Garnavillo. Your car should have the best care, and Edie's will make sure of it. Stop in or call 964-2186 to make an appointment. Tires worn out? Well, Edie's can replace them. Need a tow? Call Edie's at 964-2186. Kay, Lynn, and Todd invite you to stop by and fill your car's tank with fuel at Edie's AC Delco Service Center in Garnavillo. Edie's open 7 a.m. Mondays through Saturdays.
Alpine Communications believes connected communities become thriving communities. We are the local telephone company that became a 21st century communications provider. Alpine provides internet, television, cellular security, and telephone too. We promise personal, timely, reliable service from people who live here. When you choose us, we all thrive. Connect with Alpine Communications today. Click alpinecom.net or call 563-245-4000.
Ready to go here with our final game of the first half of the season. Only one other game in our area tonight going on, and that will be Turkey Valley at Postville. We'll have updates on that ball game for you tonight. North Fayette Valley wearing their away black uniforms, that Carolina blue trim down the side. And, of course, they have the Tiger Hawks across the front. Meanwhile, for Central, home white uniforms tonight, they have the red trim on the shoulders. And it, of course, says Central in red with the black trim. It will be Hoy to jump it up for North Fayette Valley and Ashlyn Scharf to jump it up for Central. So here we go as the first half of the basketball season, believe it or not, comes to a close tonight in a key girls matchup tonight.
This is a big ball game for both of these teams to set the pace for the second half.
Hoy into the backcourt to Ellsburn. North Fayette Valley wins the tip, and we are underway. Central will come out here, girl-to-girl defense, but a lot of double teaming down low with Hoy. Ellsburn on top to Nye. Nye feeds it back to McGowan. McGowan in the starting lineup tonight for North Fayette Valley. Has it top of the key. Swings it right side to Nye on the wing. Nye along the right baseline. Goes down low to Ellsburn on the block. It's a low throw. Ellsburn saves it back to Nye. Shot clock's at 10. McGowan open right side for three. Grazes the front of the rim. Shot is no good. NFE tried to save the rebound back with Nye, but into the hands of the Warriors. And back in the offensive end, Grace Keel. Right place, right time. Erickson in the offensive end for Central, the young freshman who has been a welcome addition to their starting lineup, averaging around 8 points a ball game. Ashlyn Scharf leads them at 12, Grace Keel at 9. Left side, Royer. Backdoor cut. They get it to Kummer on the left block. Her shot played Annie over. Banked it long. Air banked it. Rebound by Keel. Saves it to Erickson. For three, it's off the back of the rim from just off the top of the key on the right side. Hoy gets the rebound.
Couple good looks that time for the Warriors. They got to knock something down here.
Hoy averaging almost a double-double. 10 points and 9 rebounds. McGowan, top of the key for three. Flat off the back of the rim. Ellsburn, the leading scorer for North Fayette Valley at 15 points a ball game, gets the rebound and works it back out on top. So Nye guarded by Royer, left wing area to McGowan. Nice crowd, by the way, on hand tonight for this matchup, especially lots of folks we know traveling. Hoy, spin move in the lane as she goes to the middle of the lane. Royer reaches in, steals it away. Warriors with a fast break. They get it ahead to Erickson. She scores the left-handed layup. Warriors in transition, and they strike first, and here's some full court pressure.
Yeah, some full court pressure, some 1-2-2 matchup pressure here.
Ellsburn knocked away in near the corner on the far side there as McGowan got the exchange from Ellsburn. So as far as turnover-wise, North Fayette Valley, not bad. They average less than 20 turnovers a ball game, and that is a figure they look to continue to drop as the season goes on. But they feel like they have the guards to handle this pressure, and as I say that, McGowan travels with the basketball, the young freshman.
Yeah, just picked it up in the backcourt, didn't have an outlet, and didn't know to pick it up, keep dribbling. Drug that foot, and a costly turnover here for the Tigerhawks.
Offensively, Central only averages 32 points a ball game, where North Fayette Valley averages 49, but Central has played certainly a very tough schedule so far this year. Left side to Scharf. Scharf drives in, swoops in with the left hand. Shot no good. Gets her own rebound. Goes to the right side. Leaves that shot short off the back of the rim, and it rolls left. No good. North Fayette Valley clears the rebound with Ellsburn. 2 minutes in, 2-0, NFV in the lead. Ellsburn, left side, takes a 15-foot leaner outside the lane, probably closer to 12 feet. Shot no good. Ashlyn Scharf back into the offensive end. She goes left side to Royer. Baseline 15-footer. It is well off the mark. As she aired it out to the right in front of the rim. And as Keel gets the loose basketball, she is called for traveling, trying to get it away along the baseline. And a steal or a good hustle by Keel, but it results in a turnover.
You know, and Central's getting to the basket, getting open looks, and aren't knocking anything down at this point. That needs to change if they want to stay in this ball.
1-2, 1-1 pressure with Scharf playing the top of it for Central. Ellsburn, left-handed, pushes it left side into the offensive end to McGowan. McGowan drives in, pulls up on the wing, 8-foot shot, leaves it short off the front of the rim. And the rebound cleared off the right side by Royer. Ahead of the pack is Keel running the court. Pulls up right side. Her little bank shot is no good. She tips out the rebound, but it's picked there by Feldman for North Fayette Valley. Tigerhawks come back into the offensive end, a team that hasn't played for a week here. So you expect them to kind of have to ease into this game.
Yeah, knock some rust off a little bit. They haven't played since they lost to MFL a week ago.
Feldman, left side. McGowan set a pick. No, she did not use it, and they go on top to Nye. Nye back to Feldman. Drives in right side. Takes a little leaner outside the lane from the right block. Got it to roll over to the side of the rim. Feldman on the dribble drive, and the first points for the Tigerhawks were knotted at 2.
That was a tough angle. She kind of got pushed away from the hoop, able to get the friendly roll.
Keel on top to Erickson. North Fayette Valley defensively here. Girl to girl, but Hoy is in the lane as the help out defender. They go to Erickson. She gets it outside the right lane area. And as she drives in, a reach-in foul going up for the shot for North Fayette Valley. And Erickson goes to the free throw line for 2.
Well, and I think this is something that Central's gotten away from. You know, getting into the lane, getting either layups or fouls, getting to the free throw line, but they got to knock down free throws.
And Central does such a good job getting to their free throw line, usually far more than their opponents. This year, 58%. That's a little bit lower than normal, and Erickson makes the first free throw.
Yeah, that was a nice knockdown there by the freshman. And we've got our first substitution, Hannah Schrader in.
And this is the tall lineup now for North Fayette Valley. Feldman checks out. Hannah Schrader comes in, a sophomore at 5'11". So you've got the 5'11" Schrader and the 6'2" Hoy. Second free throw off the front of the rim. It is no good. 1 of 2. Hoy, right on cue, clears the rebound to the left. Back in the offensive end is Nye. Nye pushes it left sideline area. Back out on top to Ellsburn. We approach the halfway point of our first quarter. Feldman goes baseline, guarded by Erickson. Feldman, nothing doing there, and has to go back out on top. To Nye, they'll reset offensively.
Yeah, Ellsburn got cut off there on the baseline, being guarded by the freshman Erickson.
Nye, high post area to Schrader. Schrader at the free throw line, goes down in the lane to Hoy on the right block, triple team. Feeds it right side to McGowan. Shot clock is down, and Nye launches a 3 before the shot clock. It is no good, but Hoy gets the rebound. Her putback shot hits the side of the backboard, ricochets right to her. She goes back out on top to Nye. Nye for 3, got it! Tigerhawks keep the possession alive. Their first lead at 5-3.
Yeah, you saw a little panic in all the players. That horn went off, but Nye had gotten the shot off. It hit the rim, so it just reset, and Hoy goes, hey, we still got the ball.
In the lane, Erickson challenges Hoy. Straight up defense, and Hoy blocks the shot, just standing straight up. McGowan back in the offensive end. The ball is knocked away as she was double-teamed in front of the Central bench on the near side. Stays down here with the Tigerhawks they make their first substitutions as Katie Royer checks out along with Briley Erickson. Into the game is Oakley Armstrong as well as number 23, Michaela Erickson. So inbounds to Ellsburn, 5-3, North Fayette Valley in the lead. Ellsburn drives into a double team but finds Hoy. She goes weak side to Schrader. The shot blocked by Scharf on the recovery. Nice idea by Hoy, but good interior defense by Scharf.
Yeah, it was a great post-to-post pass there. Schrader cutting hard to the left side of the hoop, but great block by Scharf.
And it will be Feldman taking it out of bounds off the left side of the basket. And Ellsburn, rather, I should say, goes back over to Hoy. Hoy at the left elbow, top of the key tonight, wide open, takes another three, graces the side of the rim, shot is no good. Scharf had it bounce off her hands out of bounds. She had rebounding position on the inside, could not control it, and will try again with the left side for North Fayette Valley.
Yeah, Central needs to secure that, not give a second chance here. Ellsburn's going to take it off again.
In a stack formation, she has to go to the outlet, and that is Hoy up top, back to Ellsburn at the free throw line. In the left lane area, going to Schrader, and there's an offensive foul on Schrader. Schrader established position in the left block, but pushed off using that forearm as Scharf was fronting the post, and that's the second whistle on the Tigerhawks.
Yeah, Schrader didn't need to do that. She had great position, had her girl sealed into the middle of the lane, and that pass was right over the top. Catch it, shoot it, but she just kind of pushed off to get more space.
Keel across the timeline in the offensive end. Inside 3 minutes left in the first quarter. 5-3, Tigerhawks in the lead. Armstrong on top to Erickson. They set a pick. She's open, top of the key for three. Hits off the heel of the rim, kicks back out, and Hoy grabs another rebound. A nice set run by the Warriors, but they come up empty.
Yeah, good set play there.
Feldman drives in, swoops in from the left side outside the lane by the left block. Just hooks it up there, kisses it off the glass. And it's 7-3, Tigerhawks in the lead.
Yeah, the left-handed Ellsburn goes strong with the left hand there.
And Michaela Erickson in the offensive end, drives baseline, gets by Schrader. The shot no good, but draws contact. So that's a guard being guarded by a forward/center on the perimeter. And Erickson went to the right away to the basket.
Well, yeah, Erickson recognized she had a post and she was out of the lane, so tried to take it right at her. And Schrader late to get there and just comes across the body.
Second foul on Hannah Schrader. Free throw by Erickson. It is good. Stops the quick 5-0 spurt by the Tigerhawks. Schrader will check out into the game for them. And also, by the way, checking out will be Nye. Feldman comes back in, and number 22 will be Cassie Tilleris. She is a 5'7" sophomore, making her first appearance. Erickson, the second free throw on its way. That free throw is short. It is no good. Rebound tipped out of there, but into the hands of McGowan at the free throw line. Back in the offensive end, McGowan has it on top. And again, she'll set up shot offensively, going off a pick left side, but well defensed by Central, and Feldman has it, actually Ellsburn, top of the key. Ellsburn has it knocked away by Keel. Keel able to pick the pocket. Steal by the Warriors. Back offensively, Keel drives left side, trying to back her way down, but cut off along the baseline. Tried to go on top, and Ellsburn got a hand in there, but bumped into our near official. Could not track it down. It goes out of bounds into the Tigerhawk bench near side.
Yeah, did a nice job with her offhand there, staying outside the basketball. Got a clean tip, but couldn't get around the official quick enough. It trickles out of bounds.
Briley Erickson checks back into the game for the Warriors. Checking out for them is Armstrong. Erickson left side to Keel. That is Briley Erickson. And they look for the backdoor cutter as Keel has it top of the key. North Fayette Valley moving well defensively. Comer back out on top to Key. $1:45 left in the first quarter. Right side, Ashlyn Scharf. Scharf on the right wing takes a spot up three. Right side, got it. She went off a pick. Right side, hit it from the wing. We're knotted at 7.
And that was a nice pick and a good clear out for her, and knocked it down with confidence.
McGowan to Ellsburn. Ellsburn beats the pressure, gets by Michaela Erickson, swoops in from the left side, and scores the basket as she was able to breeze through. 9-7, Tigerhawks answer.
Yeah, a rare run out there for the Tigerhawks, able to capitalize.
Right side, Briley Erickson on the right wing offensively. Brings it to the free throw line and then traveled with the basketball. She was cut off there defensively. Feldman did not let her by, and a turnover gives it back to the Tigerhawks.
Yeah, and Central's going to continue here with their full court defense, a 1-2-2 matchup defense, and they've been giving them a little bit of fits, making them slow down a little bit and be a little more careful with the ball.
McGowan beats the pressure, and she's got numbers. McGowan takes it the length of the court, drives in from the right side. The Warriors did not stop the ball, and a timeout taken by Central. It's an 11-7 North Fayette Valley lead. 1:06 to go, opening quarter. Let's take this break.
Strawberry Building Supply offers all your building materials for residential and commercial projects. Whether you're building from the ground up, remodeling your home, or a weekend project, we have the materials you'll need. We are an authorized Milwaukee dealer for all your Milwaukee tools. Strawberry Building Supply also has everything you'll need for your pets and livestock. Stop into Strawberry Building Supply today at 413 West Mission Street, Strawberry Point, or call 563-933-4579.
Our first time out taken by Central, and that is North Fayette Valley. Textbook beating the press there. McGowan had numbers, not stopped going to the basket, and it's a 4-point lead for North Fayette Valley with $1.06 to go in our opening act.
Yeah, that was a quick answer after the big three by Scharf the last time down. A couple of runouts there for the Tigerhawks.
Keel, top of the key, left side to Briley Erickson. Erickson against the North Fayette Valley girl-to-girl defense. And again, they're trying to get a cutter going through the lane, but North Fayette Valley doing a good job fronting. And then, of course, you've got Hoy behind. Scharf off a pick, open, left wing for three, got it! So Scharf has hit a couple of three-pointers, both off picks, one from each side. Warriors back within one. 40 seconds left in our first quarter. Ellsburn back out on top. Left side to McGowan. McGowan on the left wing. And looks in the lane to Hoy, catches it off the left block, spins, goes right side to Tilleris. Her shot from the right block, it is no good. Ellsburn gets the rebound, then tumbles to the court, and Keel tied up with Tilleris underneath the basket. So the Tigerhawks passed it well in the paint, but they come up empty, and the Warriors get it on the alternate possession rule.
Yeah, Tilleris just a little strong off the glass there, but a good look inside.
Brooklyn Amsden, a 5'8 senior, makes her first appearance. Michaela Erickson checks out for the Warriors. They can work for the final shot of the quarter if they choose. We're inside 20 seconds left in the quarter.
And the last three times down, they've run a quick set, a one-hitter, and it looked to them do that again here.
Keel with 10 seconds to go goes left side to Scharf. Scharf back over to Kummer, top of the key. Right side, they set a screen for Keel. She's open right side for three. Circled around, got it to stay down. And that's how the opening quarter comes to an end. The Warriors take the lead. We've played 13-11. Central leads North Fayette Valley. Let's take this time out.
Hi, Justin Birdnow here from Birdnow Chevrolet of Monona. I want to take a moment to extend a heartfelt thank you to all of our incredible customers and the amazing local athletes who have shown us unwavering support over the years. Just like you, we're all about the winning edge. That's why it's our goal for our customers to feel like they have scored big when they leave our dealership. Stop by today or visit us online at birdnowmonona.com. And remember, you have to get to our place. You'll love the way we treat you.
Tiger Hawk Warrior Basketball is brought to you in part by Gunderson Palmer Lutheran Hospital and Clinics, Adverse Weather Insurance, Jim Furman, your independent crop insurance agent, Norby's Farm Fleet in Northeast Iowa, Bacon Concrete in Postville, the Loena Savings Bank, member FDIC, Bruins and James Insurance, your Grinnell Mutual agent in Monona, and Rivals Inc. Custom Gear, Screen Printing, Embroidery, and online shopping at rivalsinc.com. This is KCTN, Garnavillo, Elkader, Iowa. We've played one quarter. Central the early lead at 13-11, and they have hit some three-pointers to give them the lead here.
Yeah, Central was 3 for 5 behind the arc, 1 of 7 inside of it, 2 for 4 from the free throw line in that first quarter. Tigerhawks shooting 5 of 14, only 1 of 5 behind the arc, and they never made it to the free throw line in the first quarter.
It is the Tigerhawks basketball as we start the second quarter. It'll be Ellsburn, McGowan, also out there as well, Feldman, Nye, and Hoy. Starting 5 out there for the Tigerhawks. As we start the second quarter, Central is now zone. Hoy on the left block, post-up shot using the left hand, just softly off the glass, banks it in, and we're tied at 13. For Central, it is Keel, Scharf, Kummer. Also starting is Amsden and Briley Erickson. Amsden has it top of the key, left side to Grace Keel. Keel at the left elbow area, brings it right side, stops at the free throw line, and works it back out on top to Ashlyn Scharf. Scharf, left side, they switch on the pick as she goes into the corner to Kummer. Kummer back over, top of the key to Amsden. Amsden wants to drive, but she's cut off. Back to Keel, shot clock is down to 6. In the lane to Scharf, but an errant pass, she couldn't corral it, middle of the lane, and the Warriors turn it over without getting a shot. Back offensively, left side, McGowan tried to push it up the far sideline. Keel jumped the passing lane, knocked it out of bounds near the Central students who are on their feet starting this ball game tonight.
They're all decked out in those Believe shirts for Eli and being a little more rowdy over there.
Ellsburn in the lane. Hoy backs her way down, but covered. Goes in the corner to McGowan. Ellsburn now brings it middle of the lane, drives in, uses the right hand, but banks it long. She's naturally left-handed, but that was not a bad-looking move to the right side. Back in the offensive end is Keel. On top, Ashlyn Scharf. Open right side for 3. Got it! 16-13. The Warriors living large from the three-point line.
Yeah, they're hot from the outside, and that's keeping them in this ball game right now.
Ellsburn to Nye. Hoy back out on top. McGowan just off the top of the key left side for three. Off the back of the rim. Bounces up, then goes right through. Got it to fall in. And we're tied at 16. She gets the hometown bounce on the road.
That was a huge bounce. Almost hit the shot clock up there, but able to fall through.
Back offensively, it is Central. Central here has it top of the key. Here's Briley Erickson. Banks the three from the top of the key long. Scharf the rebound. She drives from the left side, but again, too strong off the glass. Rebound picked up by North Fayette Valley. Ellsburn, as she drives in, loses the handle quickly in the offensive end as she tried to go between a couple of Central defenders, and they turn it over.
Yeah, just a costly turnover there. Didn't have numbers, but Ellsburn tried to get to the rack.
6 minutes left in the half. We're tied at 16. Ashlyn Scharf again left side, step behind the arc for three. That one flat. Armstrong, Amsden the rebound. Her putback from the left side, it is no good as the ball was able to fall right into her hands left side, and Amsden to the free throw line for two after the offensive putback.
Yeah, Amsden, her first attempts here in this game, she hasn't had a clean look yet, but got a great offensive rebound, and I think the Warriors have been doing a nice job, especially on the offensive glass, of getting those second chance opportunities.
Foul on Feldman, her first, our first of the quarter. Free throw is good. 17-16. Central retakes the lead. Keel checks out. Armstrong comes back into the ball game. Hoy and Feldman check out for North Fayette Valley. Nye back into the ball game along with Hannah Schrader with those two fouls. So at the free throw line here will be Amsden. Again, this will be the second free throw, trying to give them a 2-point lead. Free throw there. It is rolling off to the left. The shot is no good. Nye gets the rebound off the left side. So back offensively, Nye across the timeline. And again, looking backdoor to McGowan. The pass intercepted by Scharf. After 1 of 2 at the other end from the free throw line, the Warriors lead 17-16. Scharf has a lane to the basket, swoops in, but too strong from the left side, hoping to be bailed out by contact. Tilleris, who just checked into the ball game, gets the rebound for North Fayette Valley. Tiger Hawks back offensively, and Ellsburn gets him into the offense. Ellsburn left side McGowan. McGowan a step behind the arc and brings it to the free throw line, drives in with a Euro step, swoops in with the right hand, shot no good. Schrader gets the rebound but loses it into the hands of Tilleris, who is quickly tied up by Scharf off the right side. And the jump ball will give it back to Central as the Tiger Hawks struggle to get a look that time.
Yeah, nice drive there by McGowan and a great rebound by Schrader, but just couldn't get herself gathered.
Amsden checks out. Royer back into the game for the Warriors. 5 minutes left in the half, still 17-16, a 1-point lead for Central. Scharf going off a pick, right side, and Schrader switches through it. Armstrong has it baseline, drives in, reverse layup. It is up and in. She brought it from right to left, and Armstrong, a nifty move, puts the Warriors up by 3.
And she didn't even look at the strong side.
And North Fayette Valley throws it away as Ellsburn trying to push it up the far sideline, trying to lead Nye along the baseline, overshot her, and the turnover's a concern.
They are. The Tiger Hawks had 4 in the first quarter, but they have 4 already in this quarter. Central doing a nice job of 3 in the game.
Left side in the offensive end. That is, again, number 21 into the ball game, and that is Layla Ebronson just came in. Left side in the corner. Armstrong deep left corner for 3 off the side of the rim. Rebound tracked down by Tilleris in the corner. Back in the offensive end is North Fayette Valley, 1 and done for the Warriors. On top, Ellsburn, right side to Nye. Nye on the right wing. Central back to the girl-to-girl defense. They look in the lane to Schrader, but an errant pass deflected away, and North Fayette Valley turns it over again. Loose ball picked up by the Warriors. Back right side, Briley Erickson wide open underneath his Royer. Scores the right-handed layup, and a timeout by North Fayette Valley. The Warriors on a run. They lead 21-16 halfway through the second. You're listening to high school basketball from KCTN Sports.
Mom, yeah, put that on my to-do list. There is more and more on my to-do list every day. I can hardly keep up, and I have to make sure everyone is paid. But who has time for the bills?
You know who can help with that?
Who?
Elkader Tax and Bookkeeping. They not only do taxes, but specialize in bookkeeping services as well. Has your to-do list gotten too long? Want help? Give Elkader Tax and Bookkeeping a call at 563-245-2154.
So a 30-second timeout taken by North Fayette Valley, 21-16. Central in the lead, 4:07 to go here in the second. First timeout by the Tiger Hawks.
Yeah, and Central's going to back off. They're going to pick them up at half court here. But they've got a little bit of a run here. They got to get another defensive stop. the Tiger Hawks, they need to answer.
And Central now, it appears, 1-2-2 zone with Grace Keel playing the top. So right side McGowan baseline to Hoy. Hoy, baseball pass, cross court to Ellsburn on the left wing. And Ellsburn brings it right side, cut off at the elbow. In the lane to Hoy, she touch passes it to Feldman in the corner. Back to Hoy on the right block, spins to the right side, shot no good. Schrader got her hand on the rebound but could not control it. Tipped it out of bounds, and the ball goes back to the Warriors.
That was a nice offensive set for the Tiger Hawks. Got a good look at it, had a chance at an offensive rebound, but kudos to the Warriors, boxing out and getting bodies on bodies when it comes to rebounding.
Grace Keel on top. The Warriors have not committed a foul in this ballgame so far. Schrader, left side in the corner. Armstrong, deep left corner for three off the back of the rim. Rebound kicks to the free throw line, picked up by Ellsburn. Ellsburn in the offensive end, but a good job by the Warriors getting back. Ellsburn spins baseline, tried to go to Schrader in the lane, but a low pass went off the knees, right into the hands of Grace Keel, and again, the Tiger Hawks turn it over. Keel, left side, and wide open there is Royer. Her shot blocked by Hoy, who came over and recovered defensively, knocked it out of bounds. It stays down here with the Warriors.
Yeah, Warriors going to have to reset here on the left side of their hoop.
Substitutions. Nye checks in for North Fayette Valley. McGowan checks out. Meanwhile, it is Embretson along with Ashlyn Scharf and Armstrong all checking out. Into the game for Central. Kummer also back in there as well as Michaela Erickson and Briley Erickson. So the Erickson sisters into the ball game. Left side, they'll go on top and get it inbounds to Keel. 3 minutes left in the quarter. Backside screen, Michaela Erickson, deep left corner for three. Hit the back of the rim, bounces up, rattles through. Take it any way you can get it. An 8-point lead for the Warriors.
Well, and Coach Wiley's got pretty deep into his bench here, but everybody contributing tonight, and there's Michaela Erickson adding three.
Ellsburn falls down, but tried to push it ahead to Royer, and there's your first foul on Central as Royer crashed to the floor, trying to get an errant ball that was on the court. And the foul committed by Royer.
Yeah, that was an errant pass, and Brooklyn Hoy trying to pick that up and just kind of gets taken down by Royer.
Hannah Schrader checks out of the game for North Fayette Valley. Lila Moore, another freshman, 5'7" freshman, checks in. Ellsburn takes it off the left side of the basket, back out on top to Nye. I think North Fayette Valley really wants to get Hoy and Ellsburn more involved. And Nye tried to work it down in the lane to Hoy on the right block, but it went off the foot of a Central defender. Every time Hoy gets the ball in the lane, there's a swarm.
Well, there's always a girl behind her in the lane, but there's always a guard then kind of crashing to be on her front side.
Inbounds, they have to go on top to Feldman. Feldman brings it to the free throw line, but cut off and back out on top to Nye. Nye back to Ellsburn, 2.5 left in the half. 8-point lead for Central on an 8-0 run. Feldman, right side, stops the dribble, and North Fayette Valley goes right side to Nye, who's got a lane to the basket. Her shot blocked by Kummer. She took it outside the lane from the right side from 6 feet away. Warriors back into the offensive end. Right side, Royer, but a good job by North Fayette Valley getting back. Briley Erickson slices down the defense, but her shot, she's too far underneath it. Hit the front of the rim, and the shot no good. She was too far underneath the basket. Back in the offensive end is North Fayette Valley as the Warriors come up empty. In the lane, that is Moore. Her post-up shot from the left block. It is no good, but she draws contact. So Moore posted up at the left block, and really one of the few good looks NFV has had this second quarter.
Yeah, they finally got it inside. I think that last time down, Coach Stillers was looking for Brooklyn Hoy. She had one-on-one, and she had her girl pinned. They're not getting it to her. This time they get it to Moore, and she's able to get to the free throw line.
Moore's free throw, it is good. North Fayette Valley, as a team, has only shot 49% from the free throw line, which, believe it or not, is an improvement from early in the season.
Yeah, they were pretty low to start the year. They've been coming on a little bit better, but still some room for growth there.
Second free throw on its way by Moore. Makes them both. That'll help the percentage. And it's 24-18. North Fayette Valley down by 6. And again, the Tiger Hawks just picking them up at half court in their girl-to-girl defense. That's what they've been playing throughout. Scharf at the top of the key. Brings it left side. Goes to Erickson, but I think Scharf traveled with the basketball. Switch pivot feet as she tried to jump stop in the lane, and the turnover gives it back to the Tiger Hawks.
Tiger Hawks need to take advantage of this. They're down 6 here with about 2 minutes to play. They need to get back into this, try to get even or ahead if they can before half.
And back out on top is Ellsburn. Ellsburn brings it right side in the high post area to Hoy. Left side, Nye open. Left side for three. Left it short, wedged it between the rim and backboard off the left side. Kummer the rebound. Scharf, beautiful bounce pass to Erickson, who misses the left-handed layup. Maybe just a half a step ahead. And the layup no good. North Fayette Valley gets the rebound. Back offensively, Moore from the left block. Her post-up shot up and in as she spun towards the right side. And the Tiger Hawks back within 4.
Yeah, 4 quick points by Moore coming off the bench, getting a spark for the Tiger Hawks.
And back offensively, it is Keel. Slices down the defense. Her shot rolls around on the back of the rim. It hangs, then slides off to the left. It is no good, but she's fouled on the way in. Keel goes to the free throw line for 2.
And Central's been getting to the free throw line a little bit in this game, not nearly as much as they're used to, but there's another attempt there by Grace Keel, cutting into the defense, trying to get a shot up, trying to get the end one.
And Keel to the free throw line for 2. Free throw, it is no good as it kicked to the left. Misses the front end of 2. Feldman out of the game. McGowan back in for North Fayette Valley. Michaela Erickson checks out for Central as Oakley Armstrong back into the game for the Warriors. 1:10 left in our first half. Well played first half as far as foul-wise here, as Grace Keel will try to salvage 1 of 2 from the free throw line. Second free throw, it is good as that one settles in. 25-20, Central in the lead, and it is McGowan across the timeline. Central is out of the 1-2-2, now playing girl-to-girl defense. McGowan trying to go off a pick, nothing doing. Instead goes right side to Nye. Nye on the right side, cut off by Scharf, tried to go on top, and Keel knocks it near the center court line where it's picked up by Ellsburn. Hoy by the UIC logo. They have no problem with her out there. McGowan drives in the lane but loses the ball in the drive, picked up by Scharf, who then double dribbles with the basketball. Scharf dribbled to regain control, then everybody cleared out and she dribbled again.
Yeah, I don't think she realized that's what she did. She was just trying to gather the ball and she dribbled it to pick it up, and then she started her dribble. Official right on top of that one.
Ellsburn goes on top to Hoy on the inbounds. Hoy back to Ellsburn, who's covered left side to Nye. Nye drives in, a little shot facing the basket, leaves it flat off the rim. Rebound pulled down by Moore. Her put back up and in from the left side. A spark off the bench for the Tiger Hawks. They're back within 3.
Yeah, that was another big offensive rebound and bucket.
And Central will work for the last shot here with the shot clock off. We're down inside 25 seconds left in the quarter. So Scharf back out on top. Warriors content to at least take the lead into the locker room. Scharf at center court circle, goes off a pick. We're down to 12 seconds left. Comer on the pick and roll, catches it underneath the basket, saves it back out on top to Keel. 8 seconds to go. Left side, that is Amsden, deep left corner for 3. Got it from the left corner. Inbounds, they go to Ellsburn. 3/4 court heave is no good, and the half comes to an end. It's a good one in Elkader. Central 28, North Fayette Valley 22. We're at the half. When we return, first half stats and more. You're listening to high school basketball from KCTN Sports.
Epic Wear. Get personalized clothing for your school, your team, family, friends, business, or any event. Epic Wear has a huge range of customizable apparel, trophies, and awards, and they offer free design help or design your own apparel at getepicwear.com. And you can even set up a free web store for your fundraiser. Make sure to check out the selection of Bulldog Spirit Wear and Iowa-themed items at the Monona location. Epic Wear, located in downtown Monona and Waukon. Call 563-539-2300 to place your order today.
TNT Power Sports sells and services all makes and models of UTVs and ATVs. We have a nice selection of clean used units available along with new units. Contact Brian, Sawyer, or Tracy for your next UTV or ATV purchase. To keep your UTV or ATV in top-notch condition for work or play, schedule your service work with Brian or Nathan by calling 563-245-1100 or stop into TNT Power Sports north of Elkader on Highway 13 for all your sales or service work.
Wilkie's in Elkader is Iowa's oldest family-owned grocery store. You'll find Wilkie's 2 blocks south of the Keystone Bridge in historic downtown Elkader. Stop in and enroll for a Wilkie's reward card and receive points every time you shop. Then log on to their website at wilkiesgrocery.com to view the weekly specials, check out your reward points, make out a shopping list, and more. Wilkie's in Elkader, open Monday through Saturday, 8 a.m. till 7 p.m.
Scooter's Coffee in Manchester offers a variety of coffees, smoothies, blenders, and breakfast food products served all day long. Scooter's Coffee offers fast and friendly service, too. In a hurry? Use the Scooter's Coffee app to order, pay, and earn rewards. Simply stop at the drive-thru window and pick up your order. Scooter's Coffee is open Monday through Saturday, 5:30 a.m. till 8 p.m. and Sunday, 6 a.m. till 8 p.m. We look forward to seeing you at Scooter's Coffee in Manchester.
In a lawsuit, a little extra liability protection can go a long way. I'm Julie Depke, agent. A personal liability umbrella policy from American Family Insurance offers $1 million or more of coverage over and above the limits of your auto and home policy, and it's affordable.
Contact Julie Depke, agent, at 205 South Main Street in Elkader or call 563-245-2366 today.
American Family Mutual Insurance Company, SI, and its operating company, 6000 American Parkway, Madison, Wisconsin.
Broadband is more important and versatile than ever, and you no longer need a home phone to utilize Neat's fiber broadband service. Freedom plans are now available to all subscribers on Neat's fiber network in and around Farmersburg, Luena, Monona, Postville, and St. Olaf. With speeds up to 250 meg, Neat's managed Wi-Fi is also included at no additional cost. Call today for more information on Neat's new Freedom plans and enjoy reliable, super-fast broadband internet service from Neat. Call us at 539-2122 today to discuss which Freedom plan is best for you. Neat, connecting you now.
Tiger Hawk Warrior Basketball is brought to you in part by David Balls, agent for Balls Insurance Agency in Elkader. Growl Logs and Lumber in Elkader. Timber is a crop. Harvest wisely. Bank First in West Union, helping you save time and money. Member FDIC. TJ's Pizza in Monona and Claremont. Nick's Excavating and Kane Construction in Farmersburg. T&K Cahoon, your Napa dealer in Monona. St. Olaf Ag Sales and Service. And by Meyer Collision and Service Center in Guttenberg. At the half, it is 28-22. Central leads North Fayette Valley. At the end of one, Central led 13-11. They outscored North Fayette Valley 15-11 in the second quarter, so it's 28-22. And for Central, they scored in the closing seconds of the first quarter on a set and in the closing seconds of the second quarter.
Yeah, they have. They're led tonight so far by Ashlyn Scharf. She's got those 3 threes, so 9 points for her, 4 points for Grace Keel, 4 points for Brooklyn Amsden, 4 points for Michaela Erickson, 3 points for Briley Erickson, 2 points for Oakley Armstrong, 2 points for Katie Royer, and they're shooting 35%.
But the three-point line's been a different story.
6 of 12 behind the three-point line, so that's been where they've been living large. And then 4 of 8 from the free throw line, not getting a lot of attempts, but getting a few.
Let's go to the totals now for North Fayette Valley.
For the Tiger Hawks, they're led by Lila Moore. She came off the bench there in the second quarter, got 6 points for them, a little spark. Lexi McGowan with 5 points. Kaylin Ellsburn with 4 points, 3 points for Maddie Nye, 2 points for Brooklyn Hoy, and 2 points for Grace Feldman. They're only shooting 36%, 2 of 8 behind the arc, and 2 of 2 from the free throw line.
Yeah, so Central has been more the aggressor in this ball game, and the Warriors, one of their better first halves of the season. We mentioned they don't score a ton of points there. I mean, we figured this ball game, if Central was to have a shot, would be played anywhere in that 45-point range. They've got 28 in the first half of this game.
Yeah, that first half was a great half for them, averaging, mid-30s, and they're going to surpass that unless something strange happens in the second half. And for the Tiger Hawks, averaging close to 50 points, they're a little slow right here. Their offense has not been clicking like it usually does.
Yeah, and it seemed like for North Fayette Valley, a bit of a slow start, but again, they haven't played for a week, so that certainly could contribute to that there. But the story in this ball game is Ellsburn and Hoy, their top 2 leading scorers, are going to have to really contribute this second half in order to overcome a 6-point deficit.
Well, yeah, Ellsburn had those couple of baskets in the first quarter, and Hoy only had the 1 make in the second quarter. But I think even if Hoy isn't shooting, she needs to touch the ball. That defense is collapsing for Central. She's doing a nice job of finding those outlets, but they got to knock down shots when she kicks it out.
Yeah, and Ellsburn, you want her to shoot the ball. Maybe she hasn't shot it enough the first half.
She hasn't. She's only taken 5 attempts, made 2 of them. That's 40%. Keep feeding her, let her shoot.
So at the half, it is 28-22. Central leads North Fayette Valley. An extended halftime tonight as there's Pee Wee basketball going on for the boys. They played about 40 minutes earlier. Those kids are going to be drained tonight.
Well, they're going to be tired. They can get a good night's sleep before the holidays.
So we'll take a break. When we return, we'll talk about our boys game coming up a little bit later on tonight. Central girls lead at the half, 28-22.
Looking for a checking account with no fees? People's State Bank has just the account for you. People's e-checking account offers customers an interest-bearing checking account with no monthly service charge. You will receive free basic design, People's Preferred Checks, free debit card, and also have access to our free People's Online Banking and mobile app. We also offer refunds of up to 6 ATM fees per month. Get your account set up today. Minimum opening deposit of $100. Customer must enroll in online banking and opt in for e-statements. People's State Bank, member FDIC, and equal housing.
Boiser Lumber Company in Guttenberg and Elkader, your do-it-best rental center, handles Midland garage doors for residential, commercial, and agricultural needs. Midland Steel Garage Doors provide the best all-around value when appearance, security, durability, and low maintenance are desired. Moisure Lumber and Midland Doors take pride in providing their customers with top-quality products and superb customer service. Contact Moisure Lumber in Guttenberg and Elkader, your do-it-best rental center, for Midland Overhead Doors sales and service.
Winter high school sports season has begun. Dr. Mark Foey, Dr. Jessica Wilkie, Dr. Courtney Wicken, and the staff of Family Dentistry Associates in Monona encourage you to support your local high school basketball and wrestling teams. Family Dentistry Associates of Monona, 539-4651, where health-changing smiles are created.
We know that potential is greatly enhanced through hard work and dedication. At Viafield Cooperatives, we promise to provide innovative products and dependable service to help you meet and exceed your potential. From agronomy to energy, grain to feed, Viafield is excited to provide growing opportunities for both producers and consumers at 18 locations throughout northern Iowa and southern Minnesota. Want to learn more about Viafield? Go to viafield.com. Viafield is a proud supporter of our local student athletes.
Stronger, farther, faster. It all starts with good nutrition. Clayton County Farm Bureau is proud of our livestock farmers who provide high-quality protein needed to fuel our young athletes. The ultimate pre- and post-game fuel-up can be found in meat and dairy foods grown right here. Meat and dairy are natural sources of essential vitamins that support health, energy, and performance. We know our student athletes are the real deal, and Iowa's livestock farmers are committed to helping them reach their goals. To learn more, visit realfarmersrealfoodrealmeat.com.
This is Chris Holbert, General Manager of Hall Robertson Incorporated in Postville. We would like to wish the area student athletes both a safe and successful sports season. We have been a community-based company since 1864, servicing and supporting the area ag industry with products necessary for daily success. We look forward to continuing to serve and support both the ag industry and high school athletes in our surrounding communities. Thank you and good luck from the families at Hall Roberts Son.
Tiger Hawk Warrior Basketball is brought to you in part by West Union Motor Sales and Service, Dean Family Chiropractic in Claremont, TD Sports Bar and Grill in downtown Elkader, Innovative Egg Services in Elkader, Monona, and Waukon, Thompson Construction and Monona Overhead Door, LTI & Sons Water Conditioning, your Connecticut dealer in Postville, Clayton County Recycling in Monona, and by Farmers Savings Bank of Colesburg, Elkport Garber, Strawberry Point, and Arlington, member FDIC. At the half, 28-22, Central leads North Fayette Valley, a couple minutes away from the start of the second half of our ball game. Our boys game coming up a little bit later on tonight. The North Fayette Valley boys have not played since that thrilling win against MFL Marmac last week, which they won 56-55. They are 7-1, 5-1 in the conference. Central comes in 3-6, 2-4 in the conference. Let's start first off with Central, a young team that plays like a young team. You see some good things, you see some bad things, and sometimes it happens in the middle of a couple of possessions.
Yeah, they're up and down a lot, and we've seen, them play Clayton Ridge, and they had that overtime win against them. I saw them earlier this week. They got a nice win against Edco, but it was that. There was times where they looked really smooth, times where they looked like a young team on the court. So it depends on what team shows up tonight, whether they keep that, a close ball game or, let North Fayette Valley kind of get away with it.
Good example was Tuesday night. They lost to Turkey Valley 59-27 in a ball game, which, again, they led Turkey Valley in the first quarter, down by 5 at the half, and then it got away in the second half. Meanwhile, for North Fayette Valley, here they are, the second-place team in the Upper Iowa Conference, and you expect them to, the goal, take care of business tonight, get off to a fast start, and leave no doubt early.
Right, and I think that's what Coach Cranberry is going to tell them. Hey, let's go out on the court, play like the team that we are, take care of business early, and, do what a good team is supposed to do against a team that they're favored against.
Yeah, that boys game coming up a little bit later on tonight here on KCTN FM 100. Again, we expect to give you an update in just a bit for the Turkey Valley Postville game, but those games they had a quad there tonight, so they are not running on time at all. Meanwhile, we are ready to start the second half of this ball game. We mentioned during the break, Tiger Hawks got to get their two leading scorers more involved.
Yeah, I think the ball's got to touch Brooklyn Hoy's hand, whether she shoots it or whether she sets up some shooter. And I think Kaylin Ellsberg needs to catch the ball ready to shoot. I think too many times she's the one going out to get the ball to bail somebody out, to run the offense, to set things up. She's not getting clean looks. I think they need those two involved heavily.
Central, which again does not shoot great from the three-point line, only 17% on the season, but they burned the nets in the first half here, and they've had good looks.
They have. They've had great looks, and I think they're running a lot of one-hitters, a lot of set plays, and I think it's working for them right now, and they're going to have to continue that. North Fayette Valley is going to have to recognize where those shooters are.
Tiger Hawks basketball to start the second half. Ellsburn, Nye, Hannah Schrader starts the second half, along with Hoy and McGowan. So a double post look for North Fayette Valley, and again, their bread and butter is getting the ball in the lane.
Well, with Schrader in there, she does have those 2 fouls, but she needs to be involved in this offense as well.
For Central, Briley Erickson, Keel, Kummer, also out there as well will be Royer and once again Ashlyn Sharp. So the starting 5 back out there for Central. High post area, Hoy, right side to McGowan. McGowan looking for Hoy on the right block. Double team, kicks it back over to McGowan, intercepted by Keel. And again, there was a double team immediately.
Yeah, double team, and that release to the girl on the outside was an easy steal for Keel.
Grace Keel, right side in the offensive end. They go back door to Scharf. A lot of traffic. Right side to Royer, right wing for 3, and that one well long. And the rebound taken away by Scharf. Hoy had her hands on it, and Scharf able to take it away. Back over to Keel offensively. Royer missed that a good 4 or 5 feet off the mark as she rushed that shot. Royer down in the lane to Kummer. Spins, pump fakes. The shot blocked by Hoy. Hoy tips out the rebound. Loose ball in the court picked up by McGowan. That is the 3rd block for Hoy in this first part of the early game. First half and now the second half combined. Left side, Nye with the basketball. A minute into our 3rd quarter. And Nye tries to go pick and roll, and there is a reach-in foul by Central. Not a ton of free throws. Neither team got in the double bonus in the first half.
Yeah, never got in the double bonus, and Central played really clean defense, straight-up defense, moved their feet, weren't reaching, weren't grabbing, even though they were doubling down on the posts.
Ellsburn takes it out of bounds along the right side of the basket. Inbounds to, once again, Nye. Nye back over to McGowan. McGowan brings it over on the left wing, looking for Schrader in the lane, backs her way down inside the left block, post-up shot, leaves it long. Schrader, her rebound, put back, it is up, it is in, foul, count the basket. And the Tiger Hawks dedicated to getting the ball in the lane. Here's a 3-point opportunity.
Well, and Schrader did a nice job of keeping her girl pinned behind her and kind of frustrated missing that first one, but gets her own rebound, put it right back in.
Ashlyn Scharf, her first foul. North Fayette Valley, like most teams Central plays, has the size advantage down low. Central just not a tall team.
Well, and Gracie Kummer's the tallest girl out there, and you saw what happened. She gave Brooklyn Hoy a good fake the last time down on the offensive end, but Brooklyn Hoy just a little bit taller.
Schrader's free throw on its way. It is off the mark, misses it to the left. Rebound tracked down in the corner by Keel. Royer checking out for Central. Amsden into the ballgame. Keel in the offensive end, left side to Amsden. Amsden drives down, loses the ball on the drive, and right into the hands of Hoy. Then the double whammy, commits a reach-in foul. So Amsden tried to go towards the middle of the lane, and the Tiger Hawks, down by 4, get the possession after the reach-in foul. 3 fouls on Central in the first, minute 28.
Well, and those are those frustration fouls for a coach because you make the mistake of the turnover. That happens. But then you stick with it and try to grab and reach, and you get the double whammy, the extra foul.
Ellsburn, top of the key to Nye. Nye looking on the wing, instead goes right side to Hoy. Hoy to Schrader, inside the right block. Post-up shot, leaves it short. Gets her rebound, put back up and in from the right side. So North Fayette Valley going down low. They're back within 2, scoring the first 4 points of the second half.
Yeah, getting Schrader involved. Now they need to get Hoy involved, and they need to get a look for Ellsburn.
And Ashlyn Scharf off a pick right side. Top of the key to Grace Keel. Keel right side now to Briley Erickson, who drives in, takes a little 1-foot runner off the left foot towards the right wing, took a 12-footer well short, and Hoy gets the rebound. Back offensively is Ellsburn. Ellsburn to Nye, right back to Schrader. Spin move, middle of the lane, backs it up and in. She has 6 points in a row to start the second half, and we're tied.
Yeah, they haven't had an answer so far and haven't been able to defend her.
And back offensively is Central. So 5:30 plus left here in our third quarter. Warriors have not scored. And left side to Scharf. Scharf on the left wing, in the lane to Kummer. Pump fakes, covered, right side to Keel. She's just off the top of the key for 3, got it! Warriors' first basket, why not? Comes from the three-point line, they go back up by 3.
Both these teams shooting well from outside the arc tonight, and something that neither one of them has done overly well all season long.
McGowan goes off a pick right side, on top to Ellsburn. Ellsburn and brings it left side offensively on the left wing. Ellsburn, middle of the lane, drives in, and an offensive foul called on Schrader. Schrader set a pick, and it's a moving screen at the elbow as Ellsburn tried to rub off of it.
Well, and she knew she was going to set a nice pick, but she kind of leans into it as that defender came, and just instead of letting the contact happen, she leaned into it. That's going to be her third.
And that is the first foul on North Fayette Valley this second half. Amsden checks onto the ball game for Central. Number 21, Layla Embretson, checks in. Comer has it left wing. North Fayette Valley stays girl-to-girl defense. That's what they've played throughout. Top of the key to Embretson. Right side to Scharf. Scharf on the right wing, guarded by Ellsburn, drives in, reverses it right side to Comer. Comer puts it on the floor, and nothing doing, goes back right side to Scharf, and it goes out of bounds right into the Central bench. And we say it every night. It's one thing to make a turnover. It's even worse to have it happen in front of your own bench, and that one should have ended up in the hands of Coach Wiley. He let it go.
Yeah, Hannah Schrader's going to check out. Grace Feldman's checking in for the Tiger Hawks.
So this now the guard-oriented lineup for North Fayette Valley, down by 3. McGowan, top of the key to Ellsburn, open, top of the key for 3, got it! Her first real good look from outside. We're knotted at 31.
Yeah, nice bucket there, recognizing nobody guarding her, picking her up.
Keel in the offensive end, stops the dribble, back out on top to Ashlyn Scharf. So a run by North Fayette Valley to start our third quarter, a 9-3 run right now. Halfway through the third quarter. Briley Erickson on top, right side to Embretson. Embretson in the lane to Comer. Pump fakes, gets Hoy to fall for it, but she misses the shot using the left hand towards the middle of the lane. Hoy gets the rebound. That was a good sell on the fake.
Yeah, great pump fake, but not able to finish it.
McGowan, right side in the corner, behind the back dribble, pretty nifty, doesn't do anything with it, and goes back out on top to Nye. Tigerhawks trying to take their first lead since early. And driving in the lane is Nye. Shot blocked by Scharf, but Scharf got her with the body on the drive in. Nye goes to the free throw line for 2.
Like the aggressiveness out of the Tigerhawks, and, knocking down shots, attacking the hoop. And there's Maddie Nye trying to dribble drive, and trying to finish.
North Fayette Valley has not led since 11-9. So they are trying to take their first lead since early in this ball game. The biggest lead of the night has been Central by 8. Free throw on its way by Nye, off the back of the rim, kisses the top of the backboard, then hits the back of the rim again and bounces away. It is no good. Armstrong in the game. Embretson checks out for Central, and Nye will get another opportunity to try to give them the lead. 4th foul committed on the Warriors. That was the first on Embretson, by the way. And Nye's second free throw opportunity. Spins it, floats that one on up there, and that cupped in and out. It is no good. Rebound lost on the floor, picked up by Grace Keel. Tigerhawks come up empty. Keel back in the offensive end. Right side crossover dribble, stops in the lane. Good defense by McGowan. Right side, Briley Erickson for 3 off the side of the rim from the right wing. Rebound pulled down by McGowan. Tigerhawks quickly back into the offensive end. McGowan back out on top to Ellsburn. Ellsburn drives in, runs into 2 defenders, and a travel is called. Either that or you could pick an offensive charge, but I like the aggressiveness by Ellsburn despite the travel.
Yeah, she had one, she got past her own defender, but there was 2 girls who came off of Hoy to pick her up, and there was no room there.
Ashlyn Scharf does a little bit of everything, helps bring the ball into the offensive end, and now back to Keel as we approach the 3-minute mark of our third quarter. And Central runs their double post high set. Left side to Armstrong. Armstrong top of the key to Briley Erickson. Open. Left side for 3. Banks it long. Left it to the right side between the rim and backboard. Ellsburn clears the rebound. Ellsburn in the offensive end. Double teamed in the corner. A wraparound pass to Hoy. Hoy's hook shot spinning to the right is off the back of the rim. She was from the left block. Spun to the middle of the lane. Missed the shot though. And the Warriors cleared the rebound.
Yeah, I like the offensive set that the Warriors ran. A set play trying to get somebody to get a 3 there.
Erickson, left side to Comer. Comer on the baseline. Back over left wing to Ashlyn Scharf. Scharf's guarded by Ellsburn. Couple of experienced players there. Scharf stops the dribble. Back out on top to Briley Erickson. She drives in but loses the ball on the drive in. Then the ball ricochets right back off her foot and it goes out of bounds. So the young freshman turns it over. Tigerhawks get it back.
Yeah, missed opportunity there. Both of these teams struggling now to try to get any kind of offense and get a good look.
Maddie Nye checks out of the game for North Fayette Valley, and back in there is Cassie Tilleris. And 2:22 to go here in our third quarter. NFE tries to retake the lead. McGowan drives in. Shot blocked by Comer, who just reached over top. Clean block. Scharf tried to go ahead of the pack, and Ellsburn hustles back. Intercepts the pass back in the offensive end. Back across the timeline is Ellsburn after the steal. Left side, McGowan wide open. Left side for three. That's off the side of the rim to the right. But the rebound by Feldman. Here's Ellsburn open. Right side for three. Got it. She's hit a couple of threes. And the Tiger Hawks take their first lead since early at 34-31.
Yeah, the comeback there, finally getting over that hump, getting the lead here. Now they need to defend once again. Central needs to find an answer.
They've only scored 3 points in this quarter. Central has so far. Left side, Comer. Back out on top to Scharf. Going for the steal was Ellsburn. Came up empty. That leaves Scharf open. Top of the key for three. And she answers. And a timeout taken by Central. 92 seconds left in the third. It's game on. We're tied at 34. Let's take this timeout.
It's pretty unusual for a bank to be 100% employee-owned. And Freedom Bank wouldn't have it any other way. Employee-owned means we're not just your bank. We're your friends and neighbors. We value being active community partners, and we believe in donating generously to local causes. We empower success, not just for our customers, but for our communities as well. Visit Freedom Bank in Elkader, Monona, Postville, Waukon, and Decorah, or online at freedombnk.com. Member FDIC.
So a timeout taken by Central. That is a 30-second timeout. They have used 2 timeouts. North Fayette Valley has used 1. And the Warriors will hit them with full court pressure after this timeout.
Yeah, matchup, almost like a matchup, full court pressure here off the ball.
And it will be Scharf playing the top. This is the 1-2-1-1 full court pressure that they started the game out with. Ellsburn pushes it right sideline into the offensive end of Feldman. She's open, right side, 15-footer off the back of the rim. Rebound to Ellsburn, just off the elbow. 17-footer nails it. So Ellsburn much more involved offensively. Tiger Hawks lead by a bucket.
Yeah, and they're going to have to identify her. The Warriors just not getting out on her quick enough.
Left side, Grace Keel in the offensive end. A minute left in our third quarter. Scharf goes off a pick right side from 22 feet away. Hoy blocked the shot. Picked up by Comer. Right side, Armstrong. Baseline for three. Got it from the right corner. 37-36, and the Warriors answer again. Backcourt area, Feldman to Ellsburn. Warriors back off after that pressure. And Ellsburn across the timeline goes off a pick right side. Ellsburn bobbles it for a second. Left side to McGowan. McGowan, top of the key at the free throw line, drives in, little 1-foot runner from 8 feet away, got it to crawl over the front of the rim, got into the lane, created their own shot. Tiger Hawks go back up 38-37.
That was McGowan's first points of the second half, so getting everybody involved here.
Warriors can work for the final shot if they choose, and they have scored in the closing seconds of the second quarters, trying to do it here in the third. We're down to 15 seconds to go, and Scharf is back by the volleyball line. You figure about 10 seconds, she'll start to get him into the set, and she traveled with the basketball. She wanted to go right side to Armstrong on the wing, but Armstrong started to go away from the play, and that caused her to drag her pivot foot.
Yeah, just a costly error there. They've been doing a nice job of owning the end of those quarters.
Tilleris and Feldman check out. Nye Schrader in for the final possession for North Fayette Valley. 10.4 seconds to go. They'll take it in the backcourt in front of the central bench on the near side. Inbounds to McGowan. So the Tiger Hawks get the shot here. The last opportunity for the quarter. McGowan left side to Ellsburn. Ellsburn off the dribble. Top of the key for three. Got it in the closing seconds. And the Tiger Hawks were down by 6 at the half. They lead by 4 as we go to the fourth. 41-37. You're listening to high school basketball from KCTN Sports.
When I started out in the car business, my dad gave me some good advice. Hi, it's Forrest Brown with the Browns family of dealerships. What my dad told me is when you sell someone their first car, you need a good sales department. But if you expect to sell them their second, third, and fourth car, you better have a great service department. Visit any one of the Browns family of dealerships in Guttenberg, Elkader, West Branch, or Victory Ford in Dyersville and find out why Browns is your hometown dealer, no matter where your hometown may be.
Tiger Hawk Warrior Basketball is brought to you in part by Culligan Water Conditioning in Elkader, Elgin State Bank of Elgin and Wadena, member FDIC, Myers Auto Service in Monona, Fisk Farm and Home in Monona, Cresco, and Decorah, Car Auto Group online at karautogroup.com, Furniture Showcase in Allwine, lighting showroom, flooring, furniture, and window treatments, and Guttenberg Municipal Hospital and Clinic. Check out career opportunities at guttenberghospital.org. So a dominant third quarter by North Fayette Valley. They outscore Central 19-9 in that third quarter. And it is once again Kaylin Ellsburn leading the way.
Yeah, the Tiger Hawks were 8 of 14, 3 of 4 behind the arc, 5 of 10 inside of the arc. one downfall, 0 of 3 from the free throw line, but they're shooting lights out. For the Warriors, 3 of 7 behind the arc, those 3 3-pointers, nothing else. They haven't had any other points besides those threes.
It will be Central's basketball to start the fourth quarter. Keel, Kummer, Michaela Erickson out there, Briley Erickson, as well as Scharf. So we start the fourth quarter, and Central throws it away. Michaela Erickson tried to go to Briley Erickson. Loose ball picked up by North Fayette Valley. Ellsburn drives in, swoops in from the left side. Shot no good. Schrader comes over the back trying to get the rebound as Kummer head inside position, and that is the fourth foul on Hannah Schrader, a concern for the Tiger Hawks.
Yeah, she gave him a spark there in the third quarter, but now with that fourth foul, I assume they're going to go to the bench here and get her out of there so she doesn't pick up a quick fifth.
Tilleris will check in for Schrader with 7:42 to go in the fourth. Again, the Tiger Hawks down much of the first half, trailed by 6 at the half. They lead by 4. Schrader scored the first 6 points of the second half, then Ellsburn picked up the slack the rest of the way. And Keel stops the dribble at center court, just inside center court, and goes right side to Scharf. Warriors down by 4, need a basket. And right wing to Kummer. Kummer back out on top to Keel. Keel works it back out on top with the shot clock at 15. They've got plenty of time. Briley Erickson has it right side. Pick and roll, try to go to Scharf. It's knocked away by Ellsburn, then a foul by Briley Erickson. So Ellsburn just really defending the passing lane, able to knock it and gets the steal.
Yeah, she's played much more inspired basketball here the second half, hitting shots and really picking it up on the defensive end.
And after the turnover, Tiger Hawks get it back. First foul committed by Briley Erickson. Both teams have committed one as we're a minute into our fourth quarter. Left side, Hoy. Hoy on the left wing. And goes back out on top to Tilleris. Tilleris inside the top of the key, brings it right side, guarded by Scharf, who stumbles momentarily. Tried to work it to Ellsburn, and that pass is knocked away. Loose ball in the court, picked up by Kummer. And that was the case there where the ball just kind of bounced around like a hot potato. Warriors get it back.
Yeah, nobody really picked that up, and it finally popped up into a Warrior.
Erickson, Michaela, left side to Briley. She drives baseline. Her swooping left-handed shot, it is no good, but bailed out by contact. Briley Erickson from the wing took it to the basket. She'll go to the free throw line for 2.
Yeah, that was a nice-looking drive there, getting the feed from the top to the wing, and Briley Erickson just catching it in stride, taking it strong to the hoop. Not able to get the bucket, but a couple of free throws here in this early fourth quarter.
Let's see if the Warriors can turn this into points. 41-37, North Fayette Valley in the lead. Erickson's free throw, it is good. We mentioned that Central usually has the advantage at the free throw line. Hasn't been quite as noticeable tonight. As Amsden checks in, Keel checks out for the Warriors.
Yeah, 5 of 9 right now, whereas the Tiger Hawks 2 of 5.
Second free throw, it is good. 41-39, Warriors back within a bucket. And again, they pull back and will pick up North Fayette Valley in the half court, their girl-to-girl defense. Across the timeline, McGowan. McGowan at the left elbow to Tilleris on the left wing. And looks to Hoy to the high post, and it's knocked away by Scharf, but a kick is called as the ball must have hit off the foot of Amsden, and it stays down here with North Fayette Valley.
Yeah, that's gonna reset it there for the Tiger Hawks, but Brooklyn Hoyle needs to take care of that basketball because she's getting crashed on every time.
Ellsburn takes it out of bounds in the corner, goes to McGowan. McGowan drives in the lane, facing the basket, takes a 6-foot leaner, shot no good. Tilleris the rebound, put back from the left side, played Annie over. Hoy the rebound, stumbling back, somehow gets it outside the lane, kept it high, stumbles back and hits the shot from 6 feet away. Back to a 4-point lead, and as Scharf brings it into the offensive end, it's knocked away by Ellsburn into the Warrior bench.
There's Ellsburn causing some havoc again with the defense, and she's had the task of guarding Scharf a lot of the time tonight.
And back out on top, they work it here offensively. It is Briley Erickson. Erickson left side to Kummer. Kummer back out on top to Scharf. Scharf on top of the key to Briley Erickson. Erickson right side to Amsden. Amsden goes to Kummer in the deep right corner. She'll stay away, try to go on top to Briley Erickson. McGowan jumped the passing lane, knocked it back out of bounds into the central bench.
And we've got a substitution here coming for the Warriors. Looks like Grace Keel coming back into the game. Briley Erickson's going to check out. 12 seconds left on the shot clock, Dan.
And in front of the bench, Central takes it out of bounds with Ashlyn Scharf. Inbounds to Grace Keel. So Keel brings it top of the key, goes off a pick right side, back over to Ashlyn Scharf, and she takes one from inside the volleyball line. It's off the back of the rim. Shot no good from the top of the key. Rebound, however, chased down by Grace Keel, who saves it back to Scharf. Scharf drives in the lane, tried to bounce it to Amsden, but overshot her. Amsden tried to save it along the baseline, but it goes back into the hands of a Tiger Hawk. And the right idea, just an errant pass. They try to go in the lane to Hoy. Ellsburn's pass intercepted back by Scharf, who jumped the passing lane on the left block. And the Warriors do the same thing here, getting a steal.
Yeah, Central getting stops on the defensive end. They got to turn it into points on the other end.
Erickson on top to Amsden. Amsden, top of the key, brings it left side to Michaela Erickson. Erickson looking for a cutter through, nothing doing, now brings it middle of the lane, takes a little one-handed push shot, it's off the back of the rim, nice drive, did not finish. Rebound pulled down by Ellsburn after it was deflected out of there. You see Coach Tiller is saying, slow it down here.
Hey, let's run an offense, let's look for a good basket here.
And left side, Nye. Nye in the wing, in the lane to Hoy. Hoy spins, takes a drop step move and traveled. She got the ball in the right block, took a step to the right, did not shoot, but then took another step back to the left without dribbling.
Yeah, switch those pivot feet when she wanted to come back instead of just stepping through.
Michaela Erickson checks out for Central. Oakley Armstrong comes back in. Nye checks out for North Fayette Valley, and Feldman back into the game for them. 4:40 left in the fourth. North Fayette Valley leads by 4. Kummer has it right side offensively. Kummer with it now. Back out on top to Grace Keel as we catch the scoreboard on the right side. Back on over here now. They work it with, once again, number 20, Amsden. Amsden right side to Kummer. Puts it on the floor. Drives in. Takes the shot. A lot of traffic. Double team. Shot no good. Tilleris came over to help out on the jump ball. And the rebound into the hands of Hoy. So they come up empty. Central here has struggled this second half offensively. Only 11 points in the first quarter and a half. Feldman with a 4-point NFV lead to Tilleris. Tilleris back out on top to McGowan. Steps at the top of the key. Thought about the shot. Instead goes in the lane to Feldman. Feldman goes between two defenders. The shot. It is no good. As she drove in left side, but a blocking call on Kummer. Feldman got the ball in the lane and went, or correction, Ellsburn did, and right away went to the basket.
Yeah, there was no hesitation by Ellsburn at all. Kaylin Ellsburn got that ball and said, I'm going to the lane. I'm going to attack this defense, and either I'm going to get a shot or I'm going to get some free throws.
Ellsburn has 2. Free throw. It's off the side of the rim. It is no good. Missed it to the right. This second half, Ellsburn, what does she have offensively?
She's got 11 points in the second half. Those all in the third quarter. Only 4 points in the first half. So she's right at her average of about 15 points.
And checking out is Amsden for Central. Briley Erickson comes back in. Second free throw by North Fayette Valley. That shot no good. Missed it to the left. They come up empty. Keel back into the offensive end. Keel drives left side. They don't stop the ball. She drives in left side but misses the runner just off the left block. An aggressive move there, but just did not finish as Hoy gets the rebound.
And she took that coast to coast. Nobody stepped up and stopped her with the dribble.
Ellsburn back out on top to Feldman. 4-point North Fayette Valley lead. We've kind of settled into 43-39. Here's McGowan. She drives in. Her shot no good, but driving to the basket just like Ellsburn did moments ago, draws contact. And North Fayette Valley is really focused on getting the ball into the lane down low. McGowan to the free throw line for 2.
Well, you can see Coach Tilleris just calming them down. We want to run our set, but once they get the ball into the lane, they want to attack. They're just in attack mode, and they want baskets or free throws.
Second foul on Ashlyn Scharf, but the Tigerhawks have missed 3 free throws in a row the last 2 trips as McGowan puts that one off the back of the rim.
Yeah, they need to if that's going to be their strategy, they got to knock down free throws if they want to hold on to this.
Second free throw being eyed there by McGowan. Second free throw, it is good. This is North Fayette Valley's biggest lead, and they want a timeout. 3:36 left in the fourth. 44-39, NFV in the lead. Let's take this break. The Woodland Eye Clinic in Elkader and West Union are proud sponsors of high school sports. We are committed to bringing our patients the highest level of total eye care with detailed one-on-one attention. Our offices offer the newest technology and equipment with a professional team of experienced staff that is committed to you. Call us today for your next total eye care appointment. The Woodland Eye Clinic in Elkader and West Union supports all of our local athletes taking the field or court this season.
You love your business. You put everything into it, nurtured it so it grow into the pride and joy it's become. It's only natural that you want to protect it with the right insurance. An insurance policy from West Bend is the best way to keep it happy, healthy, and profitable. We'll wrap it in the cozy warmth of the silver lining. To find out how West Bend can protect your business, contact Michael Beck, agent with Gifford Insurance Agency in Elkader at 245-1360.
So it's again 44-39. North Fayette Valley leads Central. We have 3:36 to go in our fourth quarter. Both teams great shape as far as timeout-wise. They each have 3. Central's committed 3 fouls here in this fourth quarter. North Fayette Valley's committed 2. And the Tigerhawks down by 8 in the first half, now lead by 5. as Coach Tilleris takes his second timeout.
Yeah, and Central has not had a field goal here in the fourth quarter, just a couple of free throws, so they need to get some kind of offensive set.
And back offensively, Comer. Comer goes right side to Keel. They look for Scharf on the right block. Double team goes to Comer at the free throw line. Comer right side to Scharf on the right corner area. Back out on top to Keel. They're trying to post up Scharf at the block, but no luck. Shot clock is at 10. Comer has it right side. And again, she'll bring it back out on top to Briley Erickson. Right side for three. Short, grazed the side of the rim. Rebound goes long into the corner, out of bounds. In a good defensive possession for North Fayette Valley.
And you can see Coach Wiley got to give a fake and give that bounce pass. He wants that ball to go in the post. They want to do the same kind of thing. Get it in the lane, either get buckets or get fouls.
McGowan in the offensive end, right side to Tilleris. Inside 3 minutes left in the fourth. Tilleris, nothing doing. Back out on top to Ellsburn, but it's knocked away by Scharf. Loose ball picked up by Keel. Warriors in the offensive end. Keel has it knocked away, saves it back to Comer. Left side, Armstrong for three. Aired it out long, and Ellsburn will let that ball go out of bounds. And the Warriors had a good look for Armstrong, just didn't get any oomph on that shot.
Yeah, just no legs on that shot. Oakley Armstrong just off target with it, and North Fayette Valley going to get the ball back here again, but haven't been able to score either.
Schrader back in. Tilleris checks out for North Fayette Valley. Meanwhile, Central will bring in Embrinson, and Armstrong checks out, and the Warriors want a timeout. 2:39 to go in the fourth. 5-point lead for NFE. Let's take this timeout.
No trip to Northeast Iowa is complete without a visit to the Turkey River Mall in Elkader. Browse and shop through 4 levels with over 14,000 square feet of purely unique shopping. You'll discover an eclectic mix of old and new, including antiques, jewelry, high-end, and resale clothing for kids and adults, furniture, art, books, toys, crafts, rocks, and minerals, and think custom apparel. Visit our updated website at turkeyrivermall.com or like and share our Facebook page.
Top Gun Customs knows you can fill the deer tag well out of season. If you've tagged that prize buck, pull up to the stoplight at Top Gun in Garnavillo. That's it. Bob and his technicians have been repairing vehicles for over 45 years. We write the estimates, take the photos, and deal with the insurance company for you to ensure your vehicle is repaired quickly and, most importantly, safely. We also have free loaners or rental vehicles. Call Bob or Nancy at Top Gun to schedule your repair today. 563-964-9899.
44-39. It is a 5-point lead for North Fayette Valley. It is the Tigerhawks basketball after the timeout taken by Central. They beat the pressure. They get it to Feldman in the offensive end, who wisely brings it back out on top to Ellsburn. Did not have the numbers. 2.5 left in the fourth. Tigerhawks again leading by 5. Feldman directing traffic now on top. Going off a pick. Goes right side to McGowan. McGowan has a lane to the basket, but it's stripped by Scharf, who dropped off her defender. And Scharf able to get the steal. Warriors back in the offensive end. On top, Grace Keel open, top of the key for three. It's off the side of the rim. Rebound, kicks to the right, and it's picked up by McGowan. We go to 2 minutes left in the fourth, and the Tigerhawks again want to run some offense here.
Yeah, they want to slow this down a little bit, run a set, get the ball in the lane, then attack once they get it there.
McGowan back over to Hoy. Hoy to Ellsburn. Shot clock's at 15, still plenty of time. Ellsburn at the left elbow feeds it back to McGowan. McGowan goes off a pick, takes a contested shot, but bailed out on the foul there between two defenders. Grace Keel got her on the arm, and McGowan goes to the free throw line for 2.
Yeah, last time here she was 1 for 2. That's all she's had for free throws tonight. So the Tigerhawks have been struggling at the line, even though they have gotten there a few times. Just not their night so far. These are important free throws with under 2 minutes to play.
We have a score to pass along. Turkey Valley leads Postville in the only other game going on tonight, 33-8 at the half. McGowan's free throw, it is no good, and the Tigerhawks continue to leave points at the line here in the fourth.
Yeah, they've missed 4 free throws, made 1, so they're 1 for 5. 3 of 10 for the ball game at this point.
Embrinson checks out. Michaela Erickson back in for the Warriors. The best McGowan can do is put North Fayette Valley up by 6. 1:43 left in the fourth. Second free throw by McGowan, and second free throw on its way. It's off the back of the rim. It is no good. Hoy gets the rebound, spins and uses the left hand, up and in from the left block. Hoy keeps the possession alive. It's a 7-point lead for NFV.
Yeah, big bucket there by Hoy on the offensive rebound.
And the Warriors need to answer. Michaela Erickson has it left wing, 90 seconds left in the fourth. Comer, right side at the elbow, feeds it back to Scharf. Ashlyn Scharf stops the dribble, back out on top to Michaela Erickson. And the Warriors look a little out of sorts offensively here. Erickson here from the volleyball line is Scharf. Deep three off the front of the rim. Shot no good. That's the best you could get there. And a reach-in foul committed by Briley Erickson, which puts North Fayette Valley to the free throw line for 2.
Yeah.
The offensive struggles for the Warriors this second half.
Well, they just haven't found any good-looking shots, and everything's been outside. They've had, a couple looks just inside the three-point line, but nothing that's been close, and they've been just settling for threes. And that time, Ashlyn Scharf from the volleyball line and gave it a chance, but you got to have a better shot than that.
Maddie Nye, who's probably the best free throw shooter for North Fayette Valley, at least by the numbers, has 2. Free throw on its way. It is good. She is 20 of 31 on the season. Ellsburn's actually 23 of 31.
Yeah, they're both pretty good shooters there for the Tiger Hawks, but of the two, or of the girls on the court, those are the 2 that you want to put on the line right
Correction, Ellsburn is 23 of 39. Second free throw by Nye, rattles in and out. It is no good. 1 of 2 for North Fayette Valley. They lead by 8. We're down to a minute left in the fourth. Keel in the offensive end to Comer. Takes the jumper from the elbow, misses the 15-footer. Schrader gets the rebound. And Central here trying to go for the steal. McGowan has the ball knocked away by Keel, but it goes out of bounds underneath the Central basket along the baseline. And the Tiger Hawks maintain possession.
And here's that full court pressure again by Central. Try to slow the Tiger Hawks down, get some steals, try to get runouts because they're down 8 under a minute to go.
Ellsburn inbounds to McGowan. McGowan in the backcourt. Central decides to play defense first, but McGowan brings it into the offensive end. She's got numbers, drives in, and then fouled by Michaela Erickson. So McGowan got ahead of the pack, decided to take it to the lane. She's fouled with 49 seconds to go here in the fourth.
And I think, the Warriors are running out of chances here. They had a lot of opportunities, and they're running short on time.
And McGowan, again, has 2. She is 13 of 24 on the season coming in, so just a little over 50%. That free throw is good. And the Tiger Hawks have only scored 7 points this quarter, but now making free throws. Central's only scored 2 points this quarter.
Yeah, Central had those 2 free throws. Everything else has been very outside-oriented. And look, both teams setting up for the run here. Central bringing in some shooters, and North Fayette Valley bringing in free throw shooters and guards.
Yep, Schrader checks out, Feldman in. This is offensive-defensive switches going on as Comer checked out. Armstrong back into the game. McGowan's second free throw as she spins it, floats it up there. That is well short. Did not even hit the rim. Closer to 12-foot distance on that. But North Fayette Valley takes 1 of 2. They have a 9-point lead. 49 seconds left in the fourth. Timeout, Tiger Hawks. Let's take this break.
Hi, this is Tara Fink, psychiatric mental health nurse practitioner. Helping people, bottom line, is the biggest reason I chose a career in mental health. During my own struggles, it was difficult to find good support in this area. Therefore, I vowed to come back home to help meet the great need for mental health care in Northeast Iowa. I'm available for consultations at both the Walk-On and Postville Clinic locations, offering assessment, diagnosis, and medication management for all mental illnesses.
Exceptional caring people, Veterans Memorial.
Inspiring changes to a happier, healthier you is what we do at Clayton Drug. We are committed to helping you achieve the highest quality of life possible. We are a full-service pharmacy offering services such as med packing to your home or mail delivery and online prescription refill. We also offer a cash pricing program on name brand and generic prescriptions. Call 563-245-2530 to find out more. Clayton Drug, connecting the communities of Elkader, Strawberry Point, and Sumner to serve us all in between.
49 seconds left in our fourth quarter. North Fayette Valley leads 48-39, and it is the Warriors basketball. And some light pressure by North Fayette Valley. The Warriors need to attack, and they need to do it in a hurry. Scharf left side to Armstrong. Armstrong, they look for Scharf in the lane, covered. Right side, Michaela Erickson. She's going to take the 3 from the right wing. On its way, the shot rolls off the front of the rim. It is no good. Hoy gets the rebound inside, 30 seconds to go. And North Fayette Valley is going to be on their way to staying in second place in the conference. Ellsburn beats the pressure, and wisely, the experienced guard, pulls it back out on top here. And as I say that, she drives baseline, then tries a reverse layup from the right side. Expecting contact, did not get it, but it ran off time. Back in the offensive end is Scharf, who drives between 2 defenders. Her layup no good, but fouled on the drive in with 10 seconds to go. And North Fayette Valley has put together a dominant second half.
Yeah, they had a great second half. Things were not looking real great for them. They shot 36% in that first half. They have really turned it on in the second half, knocking down shots and playing solid defense against the Warriors, who were red-hot shooting in that first half.
And the free throw by Scharf, it is off the back of the rim. It is no good. The Warriors scored 28 points in the first half. They have 11 here in the second half. Michaela Erickson checks out, as does Armstrong. Amsden back into the ballgame, along with, as well, Briley Erickson. Meanwhile, Feldman is checked out for North Fayette Valley. Schrader comes back in. Second free throw by Ashlyn Scharf off the front of the rim. It is no good. The offensive struggles continue. Ellsburn gets the rebound. Tiger Hawks can keep it in the backcourt. And Ellsburn going to hold the basketball high, and the game has come to an end. North Fayette Valley bouncing back with a strong second half. They head into the break with just one conference loss. Down by 4 at the half, they rally. They defeat Central by a final score of 48-39. With the win, the Tiger Hawks are 9-1, 7-1 in the conference. Central drops to 5-5, 5-3 in the league. It was 28-22. Central actually led by 6 at the half, and North Fayette Valley wins by 9. We'll take a break. When we return, game stats and the Chalk Talk for the boys game coming up. You're listening to high school basketball from KCTN Sports.
Hi, this is Cody from Torkelson Motors in Elgin and Walk-On. At Torkelson Motors, we believe that student involvement in activities is a great way to help grow our communities, and we are proud to help sponsor this game for your enjoyment. We've been serving Northeast Iowa since 1926 and appreciate the business that our customers have given us and the support they provide to our area schools and communities. So the next time you are in need of a new or used vehicle or a repair, stop into Torkelson Motors. We've been selling cars the old-fashioned way with a friendly smile and a handshake right here next door in Elgin and Walk-On.
Hey, sports fans, take a time out and call Garms Financial Services. Their team of agents can show you how to save money on all your insurance needs with Grinnell Mutual. Whether you need auto, home, farm, crop, or business insurance, Garms Financial Services has you covered. You'll also receive quality protection, expert advice, and local friendly service. Call Brian Bugenhagen, Cheryl Wagner, Emily Bazin, or Kayla Olson today for a free competitive quote. Garms Financial Services in Elkader, your trusted choice agency.
Alameda Clayton Electric provides more than energy. They also provide tips to help keep you safe. Use portable space heaters safely. The safest types have switches that turn the heater off if it's knocked over. Keep portable heaters away from papers, bedding, draperies, and other combustible materials to prevent fires, and keep them away from water to prevent electric shock. Never leave a space heater unattended or leave children alone in a room with a space heater. Your electric cooperative cares about keeping you safe. That's the power of human connections. Alameda Clayton Electric Cooperative, your touchstone energy cooperative.
North Fayette Valley outscores Central 26-9 in the second half. They win 48-39. Let's go through the individual totals. First off for North Fayette Valley.
North Fayette Valley, the Tiger Hawks were led by Kaylin Ellsburn with 15 points. Lexi McGowan with 9 points. 6 points for Brooklyn Hoy, 6 points for Hannah Schrader, 6 points for Lila Moore, Maddie Nye with 4 points, Grace Feldman with 2 points, 48 points for the Tiger Hawks this evening. For the Warriors tonight, they were led by Ashlyn Scharf. She had 12 points, 7 points for Grace Keel. Riley Erickson had 5 points. Oakley Armstrong had 5 points. 4 points for Michaela Erickson, 4 points for Brooklyn Amsden, and 2 points for Katie Royer. 39 points for the Warriors tonight.
And again, your final score, 48-39. North Fayette Valley victorious. Turkey Valley girls lead Postville at the half, 33-8. We'll take a break. When we return, the Chalk Talk for the boys game. Next.
When making up a to-do list, don't forget to include servicing your car at Edie's AC Delco Service Center in Garnavillo. Your car should have the best care, and Edie's will make sure of it. Stop in or call 964-2186 to make an appointment. Tires worn out? Well, Edie's can replace them. Need a tow? Call Edie's at 964-2186. Kay, Lynn, and Todd invite you to stop by and fill your car's tank with fuel at Edie's AC Delco Service Center in Garnavillo. Edie's open 7 a.m. Mondays through Saturdays.
Alpine Communications believes connected communities become thriving communities. We are the local telephone company that became a 21st century communications provider. Alpine provides internet, television, cellular security, and telephone too. We promise personal, timely, reliable service from people who live here. When you choose us, we all thrive. Connect with Alpine Communications today. Click alpinecom.net or call 563-245-4000.
It's time now for the Tiger Hawk Warrior boys game. The North Fayette Valley boys have been off since that thrilling win over MFL Marmac a week ago. They want to enter the break remaining in sole possession of second place in the conference. For Central, a young up-and-down team. They always seem to battle North Fayette Valley tough. They plan on giving them another tough matchup tonight. A win always makes the holiday season happier. North Fayette Valley and Central. The Chalk Talk for the boys game coming up next on KCTN.
Strawberry Building Supply offers all your building materials for residential and commercial projects. Whether you're building from the ground up, remodeling your home, or a weekend project, we have the materials you'll need. We are an authorized Milwaukee dealer for all your Milwaukee tools. Strawberry Building Supply also has everything you'll need for your pets and livestock. Stop into Strawberry Building Supply today at 413 West Mission Street, Strawberry Point, or call 563-933-4579.
Hi, Justin Birdnow here from Birdnow Chevrolet of Monona. I want to take a moment to extend a heartfelt thank you to all of our incredible customers and the amazing local athletes who have shown us unwavering support over the years. Just like you, we're all about the winning edge. That's why it's our goal for our customers to feel like they have scored big when they leave our dealership. Stop by today or visit us online at birdnowmonona.com. And remember, you have to get to our place. You'll love the way we treat you.
Tiger Hawk Warrior Basketball is brought to you in part by Gunderson Palmer Lutheran Hospital and Clinics, Adverse Weather Insurance, Jim Furman, your independent crop insurance agent, Norby's Farm Fleet in Northeast Iowa, Bacon Concrete in Postville, the Loena Savings Bank, member FDIC, Bruins and James Insurance, your Grinnell Mutual agent in Monona, and Rivals Inc. Custom Gear, Screen Printing, Embroidery, and online shopping at rivalsinc.com. This is KCTN, Garnavillo, Elkader, Iowa. We begin the Chalk Talk for our boys game. We're joined by North Fayette Valley boys basketball coach Matt Cranbeer. Coach, your team played last Friday night, pulled out a thrilling 56-55 win over MFL Marmac. Tell me about that game.
You know, it was a real good high school ball game. Two teams familiar with each other. It's physical game, very competitive. I think the first half was back and forth. I think we ended up having a 3-point lead at halftime. It's a real good environment over there at MFL. Third quarter, went on a bit of a run. Took an 8-point lead on a Cale Reister dunk, and technical on that dunk kind of swung the game back the other way. MFL took a 6-point lead early in the fourth, and I thought we just did a really good job of battling back and gave ourselves a chance to win on the road after they took a lead late, and Cale Reister made a tough shot with a few 7 seconds to go to give us the lead, and MFL got a really good look off at half court. Just didn't quite go in, but it was a really good game for us, and is definitely a good one to get.
All right, so you guys get ready to return to action tonight. Go through starting lineup for your team tonight.
Yeah, we're going to start with Kyler White at the point, Andre Fuentes, Peyton Lofsgaard, Declan Hines, and Cale Reister.
And I know a number of kids contribute off the bench for you.
Yeah, we're going to bring at least 3 guys off the bench tonight, Gavin Grove, Cole Fauser, and Lincoln Ashelman.
All right, turning our attention to Central, what do you know about the Warriors?
Well, I know that they're super young this year, and you look at their record, they got 3 wins. I think they start 3 sophomores and 1 freshman and probably a junior if they're going to start what they've been starting, so no seniors. But they've been in a lot of games. You look at on paper, this might look like a mismatch, but they've been in a ton of games where they just given up, a couple of runs here and there that have kind of made that score look more lopsided than it needed to be. They were in the game against Turkey Valley the other night at half. They were close against Postville the same way at half last week. So they've got shooters in Lone, Hammersland, and Hair Trump we got to find. And, and then also I'm not sure what they're going to play defensively. They played a lot more man this year, and they've given us troubles at Elkader the last few years playing 2-3 zone, so I kind of expect that. But, we got to play well, and we got to try to we got to try and get after them.
All right, keys in the ball game for North Fayette Valley. What do you have to do?
Well, I think we got to play with pace. We got to get the tempo going early, offensively. Try to get the ball down the court into the offensive end when we can. We got to find their shooters. We got to talk and communicate on defense and rebound. Rebounding is really critical for us. It's what gets us going in the break. It's also what keeps us engaged defensively. I think most likely we're going to have to make some outside shots by moving the ball and moving our bodies, and hopefully if we do those things, we'll have a good night. That's the goal.
All right, Coach. Good luck to you in the ball game. We look forward to talking to you afterwards.
All right, thanks, Dan.
Once again, North Fayette Valley basketball coach Matt Cranbeer and his Tiger Hawk team. The Chalk Talk continues after this.
Mom, yeah, put that on my to-do list. There is more and more on my to-do list every day. I can hardly keep up, and I have to make sure everyone is paid. But who has time for the bills?
You know who can help with that?
Who?
Elkader Tax and Bookkeeping. They not only do taxes, but specialize in bookkeeping services as well. Has your to-do list gotten too long? Want help? Give Elkader Tax and Bookkeeping a call at 563-245-2154.
Epic Wear. Get personalized clothing for your school, your team, family, friends, business, or any event. Epic Wear has a huge range of customizable apparel, trophies, and awards, and they offer free design help or design your own apparel at getepicwear.com. And you can even set up a free web store for your fundraiser. Make sure to check out the selection of Bulldog Spirit Wear and Iowa-themed items at the Monona location. Epic Wear, located in downtown Monona and Waukon. Call 563-539-2300 to place your order today.
While out and about, don't find yourself stuck at the side of the road. At Edgewood Auto and Tire, our trained technicians work on all autos, trucks, semis, and heavy duties. We offer premier alignment service and DOT inspections and carry all major lines of tires. Call or ask about our current tire rebates. If you're in a bind and need a tow, give Edgewood Auto and Tire a call at 563-928-7333. Available 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. We offer a mobile tire repair service to get you back up and going, either on your farm or on the road.
We continue the Chalk Talk for our boys game. We're joined by Central boys basketball coach Brady Stramer. Coach, our team now 3-6, 2-4 in the conference. Dropped that decision to Turkey Valley on Tuesday night, 59-27. Tell me about that game.
Yeah, you wouldn't think so by looking at the final, but I was pretty pleased with our first half performance. After one quarter, we were able to be up by 1. Did a good job of controlling pace and doing a good job on the defensive end of closing out on shooters. We went into the halftime break down 5, unfortunately for us, and credit to Turkey. They did a great job in that third quarter and outscored us by 20. Kind of put it out of reach for us, so we're going to look to be a little bit more consistent for 4 quarters tonight.
And that's kind of what you get with kind of a young team, don't you?
Yep, we keep telling you got to put together 32 good minutes. It seems like, even our victories, we've had kind of that one dud quarter, so we're still searching for that full game.
All right, let's go through starting a lineup for your team tonight.
Yeah, we'll go with the same starters we have all season. Sophomore Isaac Lone and junior Vaughn Zittergreen will be in the backcourt. We'll have freshman Owen Hammersland and Jake Carritrimp at the wings, and then Carson Rignitz is another sophomore starting for us.
Some of the kids off the bench for you then.
Garrett Burns has been our consistent sixth man. He'll be the first guy off. And then when you only dress 9, everybody's got to be ready. So Caden Fetty, Henry Reimer, and Julian Singleton could all get minutes depending on how the game goes.
All right, North Fayette Valley, what do you know about the Tiger Hawks?
Yeah, we know they're a really good team, skilled team, 1 loss only. Kind of starts with the Cale Reister kid. He's leading the conference in points and rebounds. I think he's got 24 and 13 per game. So we're going to have to identify where he's at regardless of what defense we're in. We're going to be giving up a lot of size, so a big thing on the defensive end is holding them to one-shot possessions, doing our best to make sure they don't get any easy bunnies off of the second chance point.
All right, some of the other keys in the ball game for your team.
Yeah, on the offensive end, I expect some ball pressure, some trapping. Like I said, they've got a lot of length. Our guys have to do a good job of using ball fakes, and then we always talk and preach body movement and ball movement, make the defense work on their end. They average a lot more points than we do, so we're going to do our best to kind of slow down the tempo the best we can.
All right, Coach, good luck to you in the ball game. We look forward to talking to you afterwards.
Appreciate it, Dan.
Central basketball coach Brady Stramer on his Warrior team. The Chalk Talk continues after this.
Wilkie's in Elkader is Iowa's oldest family-owned grocery store. You'll find Wilkie's 2 blocks south of the Keystone Bridge in historic downtown Elkader. Stop in and enroll for a Wilkie's reward card and receive points every time you shop. Then log on to their website at wilkiesgrocery.com to view the weekly specials, check out your reward points, make out a shopping list, and more. Wilkie's in Elkader, open Monday through Saturday, 8 a.m. till 7 p.m.
Scooter's Coffee in Manchester offers a variety of coffees, smoothies, blenders, and breakfast food products served all day long. Scooter's Coffee offers fast and friendly service, too. In a hurry? Use the Scooter's Coffee app to order, pay, and earn rewards. Simply stop at the drive-thru window and pick up your order. Scooter's Coffee is open Monday through Saturday, 5:30 a.m. till 8 p.m. and Sunday, 6 a.m. till 8 p.m. We look forward to seeing you at Scooter's Coffee in Manchester.
Broadband is more important and versatile than ever, and you no longer need a home phone to utilize Neat's fiber broadband service. Freedom plans are now available to all subscribers on Neat's fiber network in and around Farmersburg, Luena, Monona, Postville, and St. Olaf. With speeds up to 250 meg, Neat's managed Wi-Fi is also included at no additional cost. Call today for more information on Neat's new Freedom plans and enjoy reliable, super-fast broadband internet service from Neat. Call us at 539-2122 today to discuss which Freedom Plan is best for you. Neat, connecting you now.
Tiger Hawk Warrior Basketball is brought to you in part by David Balls, agent for Balls Insurance Agency in Elkader. Grow Logs and Lumber in Elkader. Timber is a crop. Harvest wisely. Bank First in West Union, helping you save time and money. Member FDIC. TJ's Pizza in Monona and Claremont. Nick's Excavating and Kane Construction in Farmersburg. T&K Cahoon, your Napa dealer in Monona. St. Olaf Ag Sales and Service. And by Meyer Collision and Service Center in Guttenberg. Welcome back to Elkader. Welcome back for the boys' game with North Fayette Valley and Central. Our girls' final tonight. It was North Fayette Valley beating Central 48-39. Other girls' action. Turkey Valley leads Postville at the end of 3, 46-14. We are ready for our boys' game. The North Fayette Valley boys come in with a record of 7-1, 5-1 in the conference. Central 3-6, 2-4 in the conference. As I'm joined by Coach Aaron Hammond, let's go through keys in the ball game. Let's start first off with Central.
For Central, I think they're going to have to shoot well tonight, limit those second chance points for the Tiger Hawks, and they got to handle the ball. You know, they've been struggling with turnovers all year long. They need to take care of the basketball, cut down turnovers.
Slow the game down for North Fayette Valley, speed the game up.
Yeah, North Fayette Valley, you want to take care of business, rebound, and pressure the ball. You know, speed it up, get the Warriors out of their comfort zone, and try to make this a fast-paced ball game.
We saw the North Fayette Valley girls not playing for a week, just like the North Fayette Valley boys. Kind of ease their way into the ball game. Let's see if that happens with the Tiger Hawks.
They might have a little rust, so we'll see what happens here to start the game. But hopefully they get things clicking. Hopefully Central plays
Abby
well.
Comer, courtside, take it away. We got that microphone on. Let's go.
Fans, welcome to tonight's Upper Iowa Conference basketball game featuring the North Fayette Valley Tiger Hawks and your Central Warriors. Throughout tonight's game, sportsmanship expectations of the Iowa High School Athletic Association will be followed. It is a clear obligation of contestants, coaches, and spectators to practice the highest principles of sportsmanship and ethics of competition. Now let's meet our starting lineups. For the Tiger Hawks, a junior, number 10, Kyler White. For the Warriors, a sophomore, number 2, Isaac Lone. For the Tiger Hawks, a senior, number 11, Peyton Lofsgaard. For the Warriors, a junior, number 20, Vaughn Zittergreen. For the Tiger Hawks, a senior, number 14, Andre Fuentes. For the Warriors, a sophomore, number 22, Jake Hairtrump. For the Tiger Hawks, a junior, number 20, Kale Reister. For the Warriors, a freshman, number 24, Owen Hammersland. And for the Tiger Hawks, a junior, number 23, Declan Hines. Lastly, for the Warriors, a sophomore, number 25, Carson Rignitz. Coaching for North Fayette Valley tonight is head coach Matt Cranbear, who is assisted by Dan Hovden, Brett Keeker, and Lance Butikoffer. Coaching for Central tonight is head coach Brady Stramer, who is assisted by Blake Rodenberg. Our officials this evening are Laura Stigman, Vaughn Grimm, and Jeff Rowan.
Thank you very much there, Abby Comer. Starting lineups, we are ready to go with game number 2 here tonight on KCTN. North Fayette Valley, led by Kale Reister, having a season. 24 points, 13 rebounds a ball game, and Andre Fuentes averages around 9 points a ball game. Declan Hines at about 8 points a ball game, but it is balanced after that in the North Fayette Valley lineup. For Central, Isaac Lone averages 10 points a ball game. Jake Hertrump has really increased his scoring.
He has. He's been an outside scorer, but I think the leadership of the older kids for Tiger Hawks is going to come through.
Yeah, and Hertrump averaging around 8 a ball game. Hertrump and Hines to jumping up. Tip is won by North Fayette Valley and Hines. And quickly in the offensive end, Fuentes right wing for 3. Got it. And the Tiger Hawks score their first trip down. Here's 1-2-2, full court pressure. And again, you've got the 6'7" Reister playing the top of it. Left side, Hertrump open left wing, fires up the 3. Aired it out long. It is no good. Hines gets the rebound. There is no doubt North Fayette Valley has a big size advantage in this ball game. Reister right side to Fuentes. Fuentes baseline to Reister, puts it on the floor, gets to the basket, shot. He stepped out of bounds on the baseline. As he just ran out of room, Big Toe stepped on the line along the baseline off the right side. Turnover by the Tigerhawks.
Yeah, surprising a turnover there, but here's that 1-2-2 pressure, and they're going to trap at about three-quarter court here.
And Von Zittegreen, middle of the lane to Hammersland, ahead to Lone. Lone goes right side in the offensive end. And the Warriors want to slow this game down. Jump shot being offered there, and it's taken by Rignitz. The shot no good. Rebound pulled down there by Hammersland, who puts the putback up and in from the left side. And they're back within 1, 3-2. An offensive rebound. Central comes out, nothing but zone, 2-3 zone. And left side, Kyler White has it left wing. Lofsgaard, baseline to Hines. In the lane, they get it to Riester. Shot from the inside the left block. It is up. It is in. Fouled, count the basket. And good ball movement by the Tigerhawks.
Yeah, great ball movement there, getting it to the short corner. And Riester sealing his guy on the high side. Gets it inside, puts it in. And one here opportunity.
We mentioned Central coming out playing 2-3 zone, and that is to try to slow this game down. Riester's free throw, it is good. Riester, by the way, is an 87% free throw shooter, so you want to keep him off the line.
Yeah, he's keeping pushing that average higher and higher up to mid-80s.
Zittegreen beats the pressure into the offensive end, drives right side, back over to Hammersland. In the deep right corner, launches up the three. It's off the back of the rim. Rebound picked up there, White. And White was expecting to go for it along with Riester. They hesitated. Hammersland raced in and got the rebound. The problem is, though, his momentum carried him into the backcourt, and that's over and back. Great hustle, just ran out of room.
Yeah, no room there, trying to get it before it gets to half court and give the ball back to the Tigerhawks.
Fuentes, right side, about 25 feet away, faked the three. White has it in the corner. Back out on top to Fuentes. Left side to Lofsgaard, high post area, Riester. Right side to White. White at the elbow, goes back right wing. Fuentes open right side for three. It's off the back of the rim. Riester skies, gets the rebound. Put back no good. Gets his own rebound. Goes to the right side. That shot no good. And then Riester tied up for the rebound to the left by Hammersland. The jump ball gives it to the Warriors, but those are the looks that Riester wants.
Oh, my goodness. He's point blank range there and just putting it a little strong, but able to get his own rebound. Not able to finish that, though. Second chance opportunities.
Back offensively, Hammersland goes to Lone. Lone beats the pressure, goes in right side, takes the shot over Hines, leaves it short. It is no good. Good straight-up defense by Hines. Lone missed it from the right block. Fuentes back in the offensive end. On top to White. White at the free throw line. Wraparound pass goes down low to Declan Hines inside the right block. Lays it up and in. Nice dish by White to the right.
Yeah, way to find that open man.
And now here's the pass knocked away by Lofsgaard, picked up by Fuentes, but he throws it away. Hammersland left side, Jake Hertrump drives in and scores the left-handed layup. Warriors turn a turnover into points. Back offensively, Lofsgaard on the right baseline, wraparound pass to Fuentes, deep left corner for three, that shot no good. Hines skies, gets the rebound, put back, leaves it short from the right side, and Hertrump got the offensive rebound on the air ball from 4 feet away by Hines. Back is Zittegreen. Zittegreen double teamed and again stops it, able to go to Rignitz. Rignitz back out on top to Zittegreen. Good job by the Warriors now getting into their offense. We've played 3 minutes, 8-4. North Fayette Valley the early lead. Hertrump drives baseline, little 1 foot leaner off the back of the rim as it rolled out. Lone gets the rebound amongst two taller players. Takes the ball in the lane to Hammersland. His shot blocked there on the putback and the rebound picked up by North Fayette Valley. Back in offensively, White, crossover dribble, covered. Right side to Fuentes, Lofsgaard back to Fuentes, left side to White. White drives in, and he jump stepped, and instead of landing on both feet, he took an extra step, and the Tigerhawks turn it over.
Yeah, just a costly turnover there for the Tigerhawks. They've been moving the ball so well, and White tried to drive off of that, just made that extra step.
Rignitz checks out for Central. Into the game is number 30, Garrett Burns, a 5'11 sophomore. Again, Central has no seniors and one junior. Meanwhile, for North Fayette Valley, White, Hines, and Lofsgaard all checking out. Into the game is Lincoln Ashleman. As they steal the ball away, they get it ahead of the pack, and catching it is Riester, who scores the right-handed layup. Also coming in is number 30, Cole Fauser, and number 0, Gavin Grove. And the layup by Riester makes it 10-4. North Fayette Valley in the lead. Zittegreen loses the dribble and knocked away by Ashleman there, and the loose ball picked up by Central. It was actually Grove who almost tied him up. Now Hammersland drives in the lane and just loses the handle, lost his footing, and the Warriors turn it over. The pace is not to Central's liking.
No, Central wants to slow this down, and North Fayette Valley might want it a little bit faster if they could.
Grove, right side to Ashleman. Ashleman, left sideline to Grove, baseline to Riester. He drives, goes back out on top. Ashleman, wide open, top of the key for three. Got it! Nothing but the bottom of the net. And a 9-point lead for North Fayette Valley, and a timeout by Central. 3:41 left in the opening act. It is 13-4, NFV in the lead. Let's take this break.
In a lawsuit, a little extra liability protection can go a long way. I'm Julie Depke, agent. A personal liability umbrella policy from American Family Insurance offers $1 million or more of coverage over and above the limits of your auto and home policy, and it's affordable.
Contact Julie Depke, agent, at 205 South Main Street in Elkader or call 563-245-2366 today.
American Family Mutual Insurance Company, SI, and its operating company, 6000 American Parkway, Madison, Wisconsin.
Looking for a checking account with no fees? People's State Bank has just the account for you. People's e-checking account offers customers an interest-bearing checking account with no monthly service charge. You will receive free basic design, People's Preferred Checks, free debit card, and also have access to our free People's Online Banking and mobile app. We also offer refunds of up to 6 ATM fees per month. Get your account set up today. Minimum opening deposit of $100. Customer must enroll in online banking and opt in for e-statements. People's State Bank, member FDIC, and equal housing member.
So a 9-point lead by North Fayette Valley. Did not take Coach Stramer long at all to take a timeout with 3:30 left here in our first half. In the lane, Burns goes down low. Trying to cut to the lane was Rignitz, but a reach-in foul committed by Grove. Doesn't look like North Fayette Valley's been off for a week.
No, they didn't come out with the rust like the girls did in that first game. They're hitting well, moving the ball really well, and defending it very well against this young Central team.
And man-to-man is what North Fayette Valley playing defensively. And going baseline, Hertrump, cut off on the baseline. Left side, that is Burns, open baseline, 15-foot set shot. It is good from the left baseline area. That's what the Warriors want to do. Patience in the offensive end. They're back within 7. Cross-court pass, Fuentes. Fuentes back over, right side, Ashleman, baseline to Fauser, and they work it left side to Fuentes, who's open, left side for 3. The shot no good. Long rebound, kicks into the corner, and it's picked up by Burns. Back offensively, Hammersland drives between 2 defenders, stumbles, loses the basketball, and trying to save it out of bounds is alone in the corner directly below us, but he runs out of room, throws it into the NFV bench, and the Warriors turn it over. You can't dribble against the length of North Fayette Valley.
No, and these inexperienced guards, this young team for Central needs to learn, hey, we need to pass this ball. We need to look first, dribble when they give it to us, but those long arms are tough to get through.
Fuentes and Richter check out for North Fayette Valley. Hines comes back into the ballgame along with Lofsgaard. So North Fayette Valley really substituting freely in this first quarter. Lofsgaard has it right side on top to Ashleman in the lane to Fauser. Reverses it left side. Grove left wing for 3. That shot no good. Hines got his hand on the rebound, could not control it. Hertrump battered it away. It's picked up in the corner by Rignitz. 2.5 left in the first quarter. 13-6. North Fayette Valley in the lead. Hertrump trying to back his way down. Covered to Lone. Left wing. Hertrump open. Left side for 3. It's off the back of the rim. Shot is no good. Rebound cleared off the right by the Tigerhawks with, again, Lofsgaard. Lofsgaard back right side to Ashleman. Ashleman, they still want to run the same offense, but use Hines and Fauser in the post area. North Fayette Valley against this 2-3 zone. Fauser back out on top to Lofsgaard. Left wing to Ashleman. Ashleman back over to Lofsgaard. In the lane, Fauser turns, fires up the 8-foot shot just off the left side of the lane. Hit the jump shot. Tigerhawks go back up by 9.
Again, great ball movement there by the Tigerhawks looking for that open guy.
They continue the 1-2-2 even with this group. Lone travels as he tried to go through a double team. And again, you want to fake a pass to make a pass, but you also don't want those feet to be moving. Turnover as Lone checks out. Zittergreen back into the game for the Warriors.
You can see the Warriors trying to be quick with it, but, not able to see those things quite as fast. Eyes moving a little faster than the body is right now.
And right side, Lofsgaard. Left wing area, Fauser has it. Baseline to Hines. Hines on top to Ashleman. And he goes right wing and driving in there is Lofsgaard, who takes the shot from the right block. Played Annie over, shot no good. Then Lofsgaard knocked the rebound out of bounds. Lofsgaard never squared up, so he took it kind of an awkward shot, driving in off the right side.
Yeah, a nice drive, and it looked like he was going to kick that out, but then all of a sudden he shoots it, even though he wasn't square to the hoop.
And backcourt area, Hertrump. Minute 15 we approach in our first quarter. Zittergreen across the timeline, goes left side. Hertrump tracks it down near center court. Double teamed immediately and throws it right into the hands of Ashleman. It's a steal. Ashleman drives in, scores the right-handed layup. One of the few times they've had a transition opportunity, and it's an 11-point lead for NFV.
Continuing with that half-court trapping defense and getting turnovers.
And Central throws it away as Hammersland came into the offensive end, did the right thing as he realized there was some spacing there, but he tried to reverse the ball along the center court line, and nobody home there. It goes out of bounds.
Yeah, the back reversal guy wasn't there for him, so that ball's going to go into the scorer's table, and we've got one more substitution. It looks like Isaac Lone back into the game. Owen Hammersland's going to check out.
And White back into the game for North Fayette Valley along with Reister as well. So Ashleman checked out along with Grove. Right side, Reister, right wing for three. Circled in and out, no good. Hertrump gets the rebound off the right. So we're inside 45 seconds left in the first quarter. Lone tries to dribble between two defenders, and he traveled with the basketball. You just can't do that. You cannot dribble against that pressure. You cannot go into the double team.
They're dribbling hard into it, trying to look for that seam, and it's just closing so fast, and they can't keep their feet under them.
Lofsgaard tried to go to Reister, overshot, but picked up by Fauser. Left wing to Lofsgaard. Back over on top to White. White, right side to Reister on the right wing. Baseline to Hines. The ball deflected out of there. Good defense by Burns as they tried to push it along the right baseline. Tigerhawks take it out of bounds near the right corner.
Yeah, about a 7-sec differential here between the game clock and the play clock.
So White to take it out of bounds on the far baseline and goes on top to Reister at the top of the key. Right side, that is Lofsgaard open. Right side for three. Cupped in and out. It is no good. Zittergreen gets the rebound for the Warriors and then pulls it back out here as he comes into the offensive end. Lone into the lane to Rignitz. Rignitz has the ball deflected out of there, but picked up by Hertrump. 13 seconds left in the quarter. Hertrump, right sideline, stops the dribble, trying to go in the lane. Lone catches it. His shot in heavy traffic, no good. Lone gets his rebound, misses the putback from the left side. Then Reister skies in and gets the rebound. Right side to White. White for three at the buzzer. Got it. So great recognition by Reister to put it ahead. And White hits the three, and the Tigerhawks lead by 14 at the end of one. You're listening to high school basketball from KCTN Sports.
Boisier Lumber Company in Guttenberg and Elkader, your do-it-best rental center, handles Midland garage doors for residential, commercial, and agricultural needs. Midland Steel garage doors provide the best all-around value when appearance, security, durability, and low maintenance are desired. Boisier Lumber and Midland Doors take pride in providing their customers with top-quality products and superb customer service. Contact Boisier Lumber in Guttenberg and Elkader, your do-it-best rental center for Midland overhead doors sales and service.
Tigerhawk Warrior Basketball is brought to you in part by West Union Motor Sales and Service, Dean Family Chiropractic in Claremont, TD Sports Bar and Grill in downtown Elkader, Innovative Egg Services in Elkader, Monona, and Waukon, Thompson Construction and Monona Overhead Door, LTI & Sons Water Conditioning, your Connecticut dealer in Postville, Clayton County Recycling in Monona, and by Farmers Savings Bank of Colesburg, Elkburg, Garber, Strawberry Point, and Arlington, member FDIC. Kyler White hitting the three-pointer in the final seconds of the first quarter, and North Fayette Valley leads 20-6 as we start the second.
Yeah, North Fayette Valley shot 8 of 18 in that first quarter, 3 of 9 behind the arc, 5 of 9 inside, 1 of 1 from the free throw line. Warriors 3 of 10 from the field, 0 of 3 behind the three-point line, and they did not attempt a free throw.
North Fayette Valley will start the second quarter with Lofsgaard. Also out there is Jordan Okonis, a sophomore, 5'9" sophomore who averages 7 a game. Hines, White, along with Reister. Left side Lofsgaard, baseline to Hines. Baseline 5-foot shot, no good. Rebound deflected out of there. Last touched by North Fayette Valley. Out of bounds along the baseline, and it goes back to the Warriors. The Warriors will have Hammersland along with Zittergreen, Lone, Hertrump, and Rignitz starting 5 out there for Central, and turnover is the early concern for the Warriors.
Yeah, the Warriors, they had 8 turnovers compared to the Tigerhawks 3.
Hammersland has the ball, loses it, picked up by Reister. Reister back to White. White right back to Reister. Reister jump sets, puts up the shot, but he's fouled. Hack going up for the putback. Nice offensive move there by White. Spread the wealth. Reister to the free throw line for 2.
Yeah, Reister the trailer on that one, and feeding the big man as he's following the play, but not able to finish. He's going to go to the free throw line to shoot a couple of free throws. That's the second foul on Jake Hertrump.
We only had a couple of fouls in the first period as Reister, a rare miss from the free throw line. 38 of 44 coming into tonight at 87%, and he misses the first.
Yeah, he missed a couple up at that MFL Marmac game last Friday as well.
Second free throw good, and it's 21-6. North Fayette Valley leads by 15 as the second quarter just underway. They continue that 1-2-2, and again, with the 6'7" Reister on top, that is a challenge. Zittergreen, double team, gets out of it to Lone. Lone drives in the lane and traveled with the basketball. Again, Lone trying to dribble into the lane. North Fayette Valley there, defensively able to get in the passing lane and cause a problem.
Well, he got through that trap, and he thought, okay, we've got the advantage. Let's attack. He gets to the lane, but he's not able to give it up to anybody because of the good recovery by the other three.
White brings it across the timeline. Warriors sit in that 2-3 zone. You mentioned the second foul on Jake Hertrumpf. He would be their only size they have. White back on top to Lofsgaard. Left side, Okonis. Okonis, free throw line to Lofsgaard. Baseline to White. He's open. Right side. Fires up the three. It's off the back of the rim. Hines tips up the rebound to himself. Feeds it back to Okonis. Left side for three. It's off the back of the rim. Richter gets the rebound at the top of the key. Back right side to White. Tiger Hawks keeping possessions alive here. Lofsgaard left side to Okonis. Okonis on top to White. White drives in. Wraparound pass. Down low to Hines, but a travel by White. Driving in. Did his feet hit the ground before the pass?
That's what they're saying. They're saying he didn't get that pass off before he landed, and it was a beautiful pass if we would have been able to finish it because it found Declan Hines wide open.
Fuentes checks in for White. We've played 90 seconds in our second quarter. Tiger Hawks lead by 15. Hammersland double team, stopped his dribble just inside half court. Goes to Lone. Lone's got a lane to the basket, drives in, but misses the layup. Gets his own rebound on the left side. His shot blocked in the lane by Lofsgaard. Lone missed a gimme, then had a challenge shot blocked. Driving in Okonis. His shot blocked by Hertrumpf, and the ball goes out of bounds. Good recovery by the Warriors. Stays down here on the left. Lone's not going to miss a drive like that very often.
No, and he kind of looked at the defense because I think he was trying to see where Reister was and had a wide open layup and missed it. Then he had a contested layup and kind of tumbles to the floor.
And off the left side, it was blocked by the Tiger Hawks. Reister takes it out of bounds on top to Fuentes. Fuentes, left corner, Reister, deep left corner, open for three. It's off the back of the rim. Rebound, though, to the right side by Lofsgaard. And again, the Tiger Hawks maintain another possession. Fuentes, left side by the UIC logo, on top to Okonis, right side to Lofsgaard, and they work things back around on the right wing. In the lane, left side actually baseline to Hines on the left block, puts it on the floor, little hook shot from just off the left block in the middle of the lane, flipped it up there with the right hand, it's up and in.
Yeah, nice shot there, 3 points so far in this quarter for the Tiger Hawks.
And they lead by 17. Hammersland in the offensive end. Double team, gets a step along the baseline, wraparound pass kicked out of bounds by Lofsgaard, who dropped down defensively. So the Warriors will take it off the left side of the basket. Rignitz checks out for Central, and Burns back into the game for the Warriors. No doubt, North Fayette Valley, the much deeper team.
Much deeper bench. Here's a steal by Reister on the inbounds.
He just picked the ball out of the air, but he throws it back, and it's picked up by Lone, so they turn it over. Hertrumpf, right side, takes the jumper from the elbow. 15-footer off the back of the rim twice. Rebound no good there. Rebound pulled down by Lofsgaard on the missed shot. The rebound good by Lofsgaard. Back over in the offensive end. The Warriors have done a good job getting back defensively. Fuentes to Okonis. Left side to Lofsgaard. Reister needs to be demanding the ball in the lane.
He does. He's open, and they're just not getting him the ball.
Hines, baseline 5-foot shot, no good. Reister tipped out the rebound. It's picked up by Hines at the free throw line. Back to Fuentes, left wing area to Lofsgaard. Lofsgaard back out on top to Okonis. We've played 3 minutes. Things have slowed down a bit in our second quarter. Hines, baseline to Reister. Reister double team, nothing doing, so he goes back out on top. Okonis saves it from going out of bounds at the scorer's table. They go back to Reister. He drives in, his shot, no good, left it short. And Hertrumpf gets the rebound. Hertrumpf challenged that shot. Lone back across the timeline with Zittergreen. NFV has 5 guys at the scorer's table here.
Yeah, they're going wholesale change.
And left side, the ball is intercepted by Lofsgaard. He gets it ahead to Reister. Reister back to Fuentes, right back to Reister, and he scores the layup. 4.5 left in the half, and a 19-point lead for the Tiger Hawks just like that.
Unselfish play by the Tiger Hawks.
And now Central wants a timeout. So it's 25-6. North Fayette Valley in the lead. Let's take this timeout.
Winter high school sports season has begun. Dr. Mark Foey, Dr. Jessica Wilkie, Dr. Courtney Wicken, and the staff of Family Dentistry Associates in Monona encourage you to support your local high school basketball and wrestling teams. Family Dentistry Associates of Monona, 539-4651, where health-changing smiles are created.
25-6 is our score. North Fayette Valley's only scored 5 points here the first 3.5 minutes, but Central has not scored. And it is wholesale substitutions for North Fayette Valley. Grove, Fauser, Ashleman, White, and also in there is number 13 in Tanner Wilker, a 6'2 junior, his first appearance. Right side, Hammersland, right wing for 3. It's off the side of the rim. Zittergreen tipped out the rebound to Hertrumpf. So North Fayette Valley's played, 10 already?
Yeah, they've gone 10 deep, maybe 11 deep on their bench already.
And left side, Lone. Right wing to Zittergreen. Zittergreen traveled with the basketball. Moved the feet before moving the ball. Give a little head fake there, but traveled with the basketball. Turnovers continue to plague the Warriors.
Yeah, the Warriors are sitting at 13 turnovers here in this young ball game. Tiger Hawks keeping it pretty close to the vest with only 5.
Zittergreen checks out. Rignitz back into the ball game for the Warriors. So, again, North Fayette Valley hasn't played for a week, so you kind of understand this, but this is for them, a feel-good ball game, up by 19 in the first half, and a chance to let everybody kind of contribute here.
Yeah, you got a lot of guys that can play and get on the court and look to score and keep some legs fresh after that week off.
White, right side, back over to Wilker. Wilker in the lane to Grove, swings it right side, White open right side for 3, got it! Kyler White with his second three-pointer, and the Tiger Hawks go up by 22, 3.5 left in the half.
And they're staying in that 1-3-1 here, trapping when they get an opportunity.
And Hertrump throws it away into the crowd on one bounce. He stopped at center court, tried to reverse it right side, and overshot everybody. The ball goes back to the Tiger Hawks, another turnover.
And we've talked about the worst place to turn it into your own bench, but that went about 7 rows up. That was off the mark.
It did go on the bounce.
But it went up there. It had some zip.
It was an errant pass nonetheless. Grove, right wing for North Fayette Valley. Left sideline to Wilker. And this a smaller lineup for North Fayette Valley. White, right side to Ashleman. Back over on top to White. Right wing, Ashleman. He's open. Right side, launches the 3 off the front of the rim. The shot is no good. Tiger Hawks more outside oriented right now. And the rebound pulled down by the Warriors, who have not scored the first 5 minutes of this second quarter. Hertrump stops his dribble, double team, needs a little help, throws it away. It's intercepted by White. He had the right idea, but Rignitz was covered off the left side. White back offensively. Warriors, good job getting back. White, right side to Grove on the corner. Grove back over to White, who stumbled, able to get back to his feet. Ashleman with it, baseline to Fauser. Left wing, again with Ashleman. On top to White, who does a good job skying for it. Wilker's open, right side for 3. That's off the side of the rim. It is no good. Again, this group of Tiger Hawks just moving the ball around and then launching threes. And it struggled a bit.
Very outside oriented, moving the ball, launching threes, and not crashing the boards quite as clean.
Lone, left side to Rignitz. Rignitz tried to go baseline and gets a lane to the basket, drives in, but the shot altered by Fauser. The ball just rolled off the side of the rim as Fauser got his hand on it. 2 minutes left in the half. White on the baseline, stops the dribble, back out on top to Grove. 4 Tiger Hawks at the scores table. Wilker, nice feed to Fauser, who scores the layup from the right side. It hung on the rim. It wanted to come out, but it falls through. 24-point lead for the Tiger Hawks.
Great recognition by Wilker. They're going high-low into the post.
And here is the ball. Grove steals it away from Hertrump. Grove drives in, leans in with the left hand from the right side. It's up and in. 32-6 is this group of the Tiger Hawks now getting some baskets.
Yeah, now getting into the flow of things a little bit, getting turnovers and getting buckets.
Hammersland takes a tough shot. He's left-handed, took it right-handed. The shot no good between 2 Tiger Hawks. It's knocked away out of bounds, and the ball goes back to North Fayette Valley. Last touch by Hammersland. Substitution, Lone checks out for North Fayette Valley as number 12, or for Central, I should say. Number 12, Caden Fetty, a 5'8 sophomore, checks in. Meanwhile, Fuentes back into the game, Hines, Riester, as well as Lofsgaard. So the starting 5 out there for North Fayette Valley. Riester on the baseline, on top to Fuentes. Left side to Lofsgaard. He drives in, wraparound pass down low to Riester. Leaves the shot short. That's just padding stats. He got the offensive rebound and scores the putback from the left side. A minute to go in our third quarter. They've outscored Central 14-0 here in this quarter.
Yeah, Central, the drought continues in the second quarter.
Zintergreen gets it ahead to Burns, who turns, fires the 8-foot shot, no good. Hines able to get the rebound in the middle of the lane. Fuentes trying to lead the pack, overshoots Lofsgaard, who comes down out of bounds along the baseline. Fuentes, that pass just not there, and the turnover gives it back to the Warriors.
I think he threw that a little early there, didn't see the separation, and was made it a tough catch for Lofsgaard.
And backcourt area, Hammersland to Zittergreen. Zittergreen walks it across the timeline, stops his dribble, goes back to Hammersland, and again, he's able to get into the offense, drives in, swoops in from the right side, but misses the layup. That was a nice drive by Hammersland. He's left-handed and missed that shot. Ahead of the pack, they go to Riester, running the court, and scores the right-handed layup from the right side. It's 36-6, and the Tiger Hawks in transition, pulling away.
And if the Warriors want to play for one, they certainly can, but I think they're going to look for any opportunity to try to attack the basket.
Hammersland goes left side to Fetty. Fetty with it, 14 seconds left in the quarter. Left side to Burns. Burns back out on top to Zittergreen. Right side, they go to Hammersland. We're down to 5 seconds to go. Hammersland back over to Fayette, center court circle. 3 seconds, Zittergreen open, left side for three. Grazes the front of the rim, and the opening half comes to an end. North Fayette Valley throws a donut defensively, outscoring Central 16-0 in the second quarter, and it's 36-6. North Fayette Valley leads Central at the half. When we return, first half stats and interviews from our girls' game. You're listening to high school basketball from KCTN Sports.
We know that potential is greatly enhanced through hard work and dedication. At Viafield Cooperatives, we promise to provide innovative products and dependable service to help you meet and exceed your potential. From agronomy to energy, grain to feed, Viafield is excited to provide growing opportunities for both producers and consumers at 18 locations throughout northern Iowa and southern Minnesota. Want to learn more about Viafield? Go to viafield.com. Viafield is a proud supporter of our local student athletes.
Stronger, farther, faster. It all starts with good nutrition. Clayton County Farm Bureau is proud of our livestock farmers who provide high-quality protein needed to fuel our young athletes. The ultimate pre- and post-game fuel-up can be found in meat and dairy foods grown right here. Meat and dairy are natural sources of essential vitamins that support health, energy, and performance. We know our student athletes are the real deal, and Iowa's livestock farmers are committed to helping them reach their goals. To learn more, visit realfarmersrealfoodrealmeat.com.
It's pretty unusual for a bank to be 100% employee-owned. And Freedom Bank wouldn't have it any other way. Employee-owned means we're not just your bank. We're your friends and neighbors. We value being active community partners, and we believe in donating generously to local causes. We empower success, not just for our customers, but for our communities as well. Visit Freedom Bank in Elkader, Monona, Postville, Waukon, and Decorah, or online at freedombnk.com. Member FDIC.
This is Chris Holbert, General Manager of Hall Robertson Incorporated in Postville. We would like to wish the area student athletes both a safe and successful sports season. We have been a community-based company since 1864, servicing and supporting the area ag industry with products necessary for daily success. We look forward to continuing to serve and support both the ag industry and high school athletes in our surrounding communities. Thank you and good luck from the families at Hall Robertson.
Tiger Hawk Warrior Basketball is brought to you in part by Culligan Water Conditioning in Elkader, Elgin State Bank of Elgin and Wadena, member FDIC, Myers Auto Service in Monona, Fisk Farm and Home in Monona, Cresco, and Decorah, Car Auto Group online at karautogroup.com, Furniture Showcase in Olwine, lighting showroom, flooring, furniture, and window treatments, and Guttenberg Municipal Hospital and Clinic. Check out career opportunities at guttenberghospital.org. Welcome back once again at the half. It is 36-6. It is once again North Fayette Valley in control of our boys game after Central does not score in the second quarter. They're doing their presentation tonight here at halftime, and Coach Mark Wiley will have his hair shaved tonight as they've done a great fundraiser for Eli Belzer, a youngster who is battling cancer. We'll talk with Coach Wiley about that coming up in just a bit. But we're joined by North Fayette Valley head coach Jared Tilleris, and Coach, even your school district taking part of this as well.
Yes, Coach Wiley reached out to me last week, and knowing from my days back at the Valley School District, coaching boys basketball, Coach Cranbeer, coaching against North Fayette, we knew Marcus, the father, was a North Fayette grad, and we said, absolutely, we want to help.
Yeah, that was great. And, well, again, we'll talk with Coach Wiley in the second part of our interviews tonight. Meanwhile, earlier tonight, your team victorious, winning by a final score of 48-39. Coach, first off here, maybe being a week off, is that the reason? Kind of a slow first half?
Probably. You know, we had a little sour taste in our mouth from last Friday up there at Monona with MFL Marmac, and it did with a young team, and you have just a full week of practice after you've gotten into the routine of practice, play, practice, practice, play. It was tough for some of the younger girls to stay locked in during practice, but we found a way. The last two nights I thought we had really good practices. And, you know, we would like to get off to a better start. It just didn't happen tonight.
All right. Obviously, though, the second half, I mean, it seems like a lot more aggressive. It went down low, and Kaylin Ellsburn led you with a strong second half.
Kaylin is our table setter. When she can get into the lane and cause some havoc for other teams, She's a pretty good passer and a very willing passer. I told our two bigs, Schrader and Hoy, that in the first half they just weren't getting good position. They were being caught standing straight up, so they're getting bumped, thinking they're getting fouled. But I told them, no, you're not. You got to get low, you got to get big, and you got to finish. And we got Hannah off to a great start there to start that third quarter, and that kind of propelled us.
Yeah, it went 28-22. She had 3 touches and 6 points, so she contributed 6 points in this ball game. Also, Lila Moore gave you a big lift in the second quarter when you guys were down by 8.
Yeah, she's a project. She's just a freshman. She's continuing to grow. We had a good chat with her during the week and said that, you know, you never know when your number is going to be called. You give us a little bit more offensively than maybe Cassie Tilleris does. So I just went to her because we were struggling offensively, and when we get 6 points from her right away, that was awesome.
Another freshman, Lexi McGowan, who's worked her way into the starting lineup, had 9 points.
Yes, she's taken many strides forward here in the last 2 weeks, I thought. She kind of was going through a lull, trying to, again, find her way on the team, not wanting to step on some older girls' toes, but I told her, I said, Lex, you're just as much part of the team as everybody else. And I thought she did a great job tonight helping handle when they pressure and then, you know, getting into the lane herself.
All right, the other thing is now you guys head to the break. What do you guys look to work on over the break?
We're gonna continue the process. We got to do a lot of shooting. It's kind of our bugaboo. You know, I told them, you know, thanks for the Christmas present of a win, but if we make some free throws down the stretch, it maybe is a little more comfortable. We'll continue to work on the offense, taking care of the ball at times, getting inside-out basketball.
Yeah.
Look to get our transition a little more, too, if we go to that 4-guard lineup. So
the break always goes better with the victory.
Yes, it does.
We'll catch up with you guys the second half of the season. Merry Christmas, Happy New Year to you.
Yes, happy holidays to you
You
guys.
betcha. North Fayette Valley girls basketball coach Jared Tilleris talking things over there about his Tiger Hawk team victorious earlier tonight, 48-39. We'll take a break. When we return, our halftime will be joined by Central coach Mark Wiley, getting his head shaved right now. We'll talk with Coach Wiley and also have first half stats. Let's take this break.
When I started out in the car business, my dad gave me some good advice. Hi, it's Forrest Brown with the Browns family of dealerships. What my dad told me is when you sell someone their first car, you need a good sales department. But if you expect to sell them their second, third, and fourth car, you better have a great service department. Visit any one of the Browns family of dealerships in Guttenberg, Elkader, West Branch, or Victory Ford in Dyersville and find out why Browns is your hometown dealer, no matter where your hometown may be.
The Woodland Eye Clinic in Elkader and West Union are proud sponsors of high school sports. We are committed to bringing our patients the highest level of total eye care with detailed one-on-one attention. Our offices offer the newest technology and equipment with a professional team of experienced staff that is committed to you. Call us today for your next total eye care appointment. The Woodland Eye Clinic in Elkader and West Union supports all of our local athletes taking the field or court this season.
You love your business. You put everything into it, nurtured it so it would grow into the pride and joy it's become. It's only natural that you want to protect it with the right insurance. An insurance policy from West Bend is the best way to keep it happy, healthy, and profitable. We'll wrap it in the cozy warmth of the silver lining. To find out how West Bend can protect your business, contact Michael Beck, agent with Gifford Insurance Agency in Elkader at 245-1360. No trip to Northeast Iowa is complete without a visit to the Turkey River Mall in Elkader. Browse and shop through 4 levels with over 14,000 square feet of purely unique shopping. You'll discover an eclectic mix of old and new, including antiques, jewelry, high-end, and resale clothing for kids and adults, furniture, art, books, toys, crafts, rocks, and minerals, and think custom apparel. Visit our updated website at turkeyrivermall.com or like and share our Facebook page. Top Gun Customs knows you can fill the deer tag well out of season. If you've tagged that prize buck, pull up to the stoplight at Top Gun in Garnavillo. That's it. Bob and his technicians have been repairing vehicles for over 45 years. We write the estimates, take the photos, and deal with the insurance company for you to ensure your vehicle is repaired quickly and, most importantly, safely. We also have free loaners or rental vehicles. Call Bob or Nancy at Top Gun to schedule your repair today. 563-964-9899.
At the half, and we'll be joined by Coach Wiley coming up in just a bit. We turn things over to Aaron Hammond. Let's go through the individual totals quickly.
For the Tiger Hawks, they're led by Kale Reister with 12 points, 6 points for Kyler White, 4 for Declan Hines, 4 for Cole Hauser, 5 for Lincoln Ashelman, 3 points for Andre Fuentes, 2 points for Gavin Grove. For the Warriors, Jake Hertrump with 2, Owen Hammersman with 2, and Garrett Burns with 2.
All right, so our halftime show continues. We're joined by Central girls basketball coach Mark Wiley. Coach, first off here, I know it's probably a little cold now, but you got your head shaved for a great cause. Explain things.
Well, we just wanted to do something for the Belzers for the holidays, and it turned into something greater because we have great communities up here in Northeast Iowa, Dan. So can't thank the Postville community, North Fayette Valley community tonight, and other communities. I mean, I'm sorry, there's so many different ones that have stepped up and helped out in so many different ways with monetary donations. So it was amazing tonight. That I've coached 17 years, Dan, and that by far is the most rewarding thing I've ever done. So.
Well, and they had to raise $1,000. That was part of the dig, and it's part of the deal there. But again, they did far better than that.
Yeah, North Fayette Valley themselves raised $990 tonight. So we exceeded expectations. Tonight we brought in over $5,500 for over $7,600 for them. So it's awesome.
That is awesome. And Eli got to do the chores. Huh?
Yeah, he did. It was awesome. He's shaved quite a few of his buddies' heads, but he hasn't probably shaved a big head like this. So.
All right, so thanks for joining us and explaining that there, and well done. Congratulations there. All right, let's talk about the basketball game tonight here. We've got plenty of time, but a dominant first half. I mean, probably your best first half of the season. You led 28-22, especially from the outside.
Yeah, we played about that well against Edco on Monday, Dan. Actually, it's just putting that whole game together. Our second half, we just, not to dwell on what we didn't do well, we did really good job the first half. We got the ball in the lane. I felt like we were the more of the aggressor. I felt like we were doing things really, really well offensively. And that changed in the second half.
Obviously, let's talk about individuals. Ashlyn Sharp had 12 points, hit 3-pointers for you for most of her scoring.
Yeah, and I feel like we can get her the ball in the post, and we're not doing it always. So, it's something to work over break. And, she does once in a while get them, but we just got to – and that's not just a one-person thing. That's just kind of a team thing that we got to do a better job of. So.
And it looks like you were trying to do that in the second half, get her some touches in the lane.
We were, yeah. That was the goal. We weren't always getting it there. So.
All right. Also offensively, Grace Keel had 7 points for you there, and I think your bench contributing tonight.
Yeah, I thought they did a good job. Michaela Erickson hitting a 3-pointer, Brooklyn Ampson hitting a 3-pointer. I felt like we transitioned better in the first half than we did in the second half. And we just, I'll be honest, I didn't feel like we had our legs that North Fayette Valley had at the end of the game there.
All right, Coach. Well, we want to thank you for taking time to join us here. Great night. I know, despite the basketball game there, but that's certainly where the focus is tonight for you guys over here at Central.
Yeah. Merry Christmas to you guys, Dan.
Merry Christmas, Happy New Year to you as well. Coach Mark Wiley joining us here at the half. 36-6 is our score. We appreciate Coach Wiley. He'll get used to that look. As he gets older, he'll get used to that.
Yeah, you bet.
It's meanwhile 30-point lead for North Fayette Valley, and they are 5 points away from starting a moving clock in this ball game, which Central wants to avoid. North Fayette Valley led 20-6 at the end of one, outscoring Central 16-0 in the second. Meanwhile, for Central, we start the second half. Lone, Hammersland, also out there will be Rignitz, Zittergreen, and Hertrump. Again, if you're Central, you want to get back to being patient in the offensive end. They really got away from that in that first half. Zittergreen tried to go down low. The ball deflected out of there by Hines, and there's that length for North Fayette Valley. Fuentes, Lovsgaard, Riester, also out there White, and Hines. And again, 36-6 as we start our second half. Fuentes, left side. Central's played nothing but 2-3 zone. And you expect North Fayette Valley to work on their half-court offense here. You're still going to be aggressive on defense, but there's things they want to work on. And they go to Hines in the lane, who cuts down. The layup from the left side, it is up. It is in. Fouled, count the basket. And there's a good example.
Yeah, that's a great example. They've been looking for that baseline, and they got Riester coming across the baseline. As Central closed on him, a nice bounce pass to Hines, gets it for the layup, gets the harm, so he's going to get the extra.
And the free throw on its way by Hines, and it is good. Had it not been good, Riester was going to get the rebound, but this is a 33-point lead for North Fayette Valley.
Yeah, they've been just kind of doing what they need to do, taking care of business as we talked about in the pregame.
If there was any concern they were going to overlook Central, it did not happen. Baseline Lone drives right side, wraparound pass. It's intercepted there again. Dropping down in the lane was Riester to steal it away. Fuentes back in the offensive end, right side to Riester. Riester left side to Lovsgaard. We've played a minute in our third quarter. Back out on top to Kyler White. This is the last game of the holiday break for everybody. Left side to White. In the lane, Reister goes in from the left block. Banks it up and in from the left side. That'll start the moving clock with 6:44 to go here in our third quarter.
Yeah, another half-court set there for the Tiger Hawks, and well run once again, getting a bucket for Reister.
And back in the offensive end, it is once again Central. Back out on top to Hammersland, who drives in the lane and traveled with the basketball. Again, the Warriors just speed themselves up a little too quick as they brought it left side.
Well, Hammersland knew what he wanted to do. He looked to drive, and then all of a sudden he saw it close down, so he knew he had to get rid of it, but he picked it up and jumped and left his feet before he had a place to go.
This is one thing about Central. When you have no seniors and just one junior and your freshmen and sophomores, you're going to look like a young team, especially against an experienced team like North Fayette Valley. Reister tried to touch pass it in the lane to Hines, but a good drop down by Lone. Knocked it out of bounds. Stays down here with the Tiger Hawks off the right side.
Yeah, better defended that time by the Warriors, closing down on that interior pass.
The bigger concern is Central has been stuck on 6 for what seems like forever. Lofsgaard, right side. Subs are going to come into the ball game, I would think, in a few minutes for North Fayette Valley. Their starters have put on a clinic tonight. Lofsgaard, left wing to Fuentes. He's open left side, fires up the 3, got it from the left wing. Good ball reversal, and they've picked up where they left off in the first half.
Yeah, they shot well that first half, shot 43% overall, and they continue to burn the nets here in the second half.
At one point, it was 8-4, North Fayette Valley in the lead. Central throws it away. Zittergreen tried to go left side. Lofsgaard drives in and scores the layup as he rolled from left to right. Zittergreen tried the rec league defense to reach in from behind. It did not happen, and Central is going to go deeper into their bench here.
Yeah, they've got 3 guys at the scorer's table, make that 4 guys at the scorer's table at this point.
And Zittergreen stops center court circle, goes backdoor to Lone. Lone the reverse layup, and he misses it as he cut on the left side. Lone been better off catching that, jump stopping, taking it
get
up.
his feet under him and go up strong on the other side.
And Lofsgaard back over. North Fayette Valley has Oconus at the scorer's table. Baseline to Reister. Reister on top to Lofsgaard, top of the key, fires up the 3, got it! So everybody joining the party. 49-6, NFV in the lead.
Well, North Fayette Valley hasn't missed a shot here in the third quarter. They continue to fire it up. Central's only taken 1 shot.
And right side Lone, try to go on the wing to Hammersland, and getting a hand in the passing lane is White. So Oconus comes in, as does North Fayette Valley's bringing in 4. Ashleman in, Fauser along with Grove. Lofsgaard checks out. White, Reister, Fuentes all check out. Meanwhile, for North Fayette Valley, for Central, Lone is the only one who stays on the court. Fetty into the ball game for them. Also coming in as well is Burns back in there. Number 44 is Julian Singleton. He's a freshman. They lose the basketball in the offensive end with Henry Reimer. Picked up, and Grove drives in. His shot, it is up. It is no good, but he's fouled by Lone. So both teams going deeper into the bench. The clock will stop on at the 3:53 point of our third quarter. That is the only way the clock stops. Well, there's more than one way. It's timeouts.
It's one of the ways.
An injury, which you'd hate to see, but it is a foul that it results in shooting. And that's what happened there with Grove. Grove's free throw, it is good. So the subs are going to get play a lot tonight. The clock will be moving, and everyone's going to be able to get home for the holidays a little sooner.
Yeah, a lot of guys going to get to play. Both teams going plenty deep into their bench here, and Declan Hines just checked out. Number 13, Tanner Wilker, comes back in the ballgame.
So second free throw on its way. It's off the back of the rim. It is no good. 50-6, 1 of 2, made by Grove. North Fayette Valley still has 3 guys on their bench that will see action in this ballgame. Fetty with it on top. Fetty goes right side to Lone. Lone at the free throw line, drives in, and Grove knocked it away, then dives on the floor, and Reimer able to pull it away. What effort by Grove, up by 44 that hustle.
Getting on the floor on that, trying to get a loose ball.
And right side in the corner to Reimer, deflected out of there, and it goes out of bounds by the Central bench. Stays down here, though, with the Warriors. Don't you love to see that, huh?
That's what you love to see. Those guys coming off the bench, giving you that same energy, that same defensive fire, and getting after it.
And it will be Fetty inbounds, has to go to Lone. Lone at the top of the key. Left side to Burns, tried to go in the lane to Singleton, deflected out of there, back into the hands of Burns. Fetty left side, takes a contested 15-footer from the left wing. Shot no good. Ashleman gets the rebound inside 3 minutes left in the third. Ashleman left side to Oconus. So let's see if this group can run the offense. They were pretty happy in the first half.
They were. Let's see if they can get maybe an interior pass.
And that's what they're looking for. Wilker to Fauser, post-up shot, facing just off the left side of the lane, banked it long. It is no good. Fetty gets the rebound, taken away initially by Fauser, but he cannot hang on to it. And as Lone brings it into the offensive end, there's a blocking call committed by Oconus. And Central, which has not scored since the first quarter, that drought is now almost 16 minutes old in this game.
At least, because they scored those 6 points pretty early in the ball game.
It was 13-6.
Yeah, it's been a while.
37-0 run by North Fayette Valley. Lone drives in between two defenders, and again, easy to pick the pocket. Lone's done that just a little too much tonight. Intercepted by Oconus. You can't dribble through that double team. And Grove in a lot of traffic, and Central has three guys all reaching in, and they force a jump ball as we go inside 2 minutes. Keep it down here with North Fayette Valley.
And here's some more subs for Central. They're going to go wholesale with 4 subs again. It looks like Burns is going to stay in the
Lone,
game.
Fetty, Singleton, Reimer all check out. Hertrump back into the game. Hammersland, Zittergreen, as well as Rignitz back into the game. So both teams now, this has become kind of a rec game. Everybody getting to play, everybody getting to get touches, and there's nothing wrong with that. Let's get some kids into the scoring column here if we can. Back out on top, Oconus. Left side to Grove, top of the key with Ashleman. Left side, Grove drives in, jump steps, fires up. The 10-foot leaner left side, no good. Fauser gets the rebound, middle of the lane, banks it up and in. It's 52-6. A 16-0 run here in the third after a 16-0 run in the second. Back right side, Hammersland, deep right corner for three. It's off the back of the rim. Shot no good. Rebound deflected out of there. Picked up by Wilker, and it's one and done for the Warriors. Back out on top of Conus. Wilker left side to Ashleman. Ashleman to Grove. Grove on the left wing. 52-6. North Fayette Valley in the lead here tonight. Left side to Ashleman. Ashleman back on top to Grove. Grove drives in, jump steps, traveled with the basketball. Yep, jump step, then took another step, so he went boom, boom, and the turnover goes back to the Warriors.
Give the ball back to the Warriors. That's the first turnover on the Tiger Hawks. Warriors, they're up to 22 turnovers so far tonight.
And again, that has been the story of the game. North Fayette Valley's been able to do what they wanted to do. Zittergreen back out on top to, again, Hertrump. He's open, left side for three. It's off the front of the rim. And again, the basket continues to have a lid on when the Warriors do get shots up. North Fayette Valley can work for the final shot of this third quarter. This will be the second quarter in a row they have held Central without a shot, or without a point, I should say. Ashleman, baseline to Grove, in the lane to Fauser. Fauser on the block, spins, shot blocked by Hertrump. Rebound back up by Fauser, put back, banks it up and in the closing seconds of the third quarter. Hammersland, three-quarters court shot is off to the right. It is no good. An 18-0 third quarter after a 16-0 second quarter. 54-6, NFV in the lead as we go to the fourth. Let's take this break.
Inspiring changes to a happier, healthier you is what they do at Clayton Drug, now offering free delivery of prescriptions to the Monona area. To find out more, call 563-245-2530. Clayton Drug can help you transfer your prescriptions quickly and easily to their pharmacy. Clayton Drug is committed to helping you achieve the highest quality of life possible. Clayton Drug, connecting the communities of Elkader, Strawberry Point, and Sumner to serve all in between.
Tiger Hawk Warrior Basketball is brought to you in part by Gunderson Palmer Lutheran Hospital and Clinics, Adverse Weather Insurance, Jim Furman, your independent crop insurance agent, Norby's Farm Fleet in Northeast Iowa, Bacon Concrete in Postville, the Lowena Savings Bank, member FDIC, Bruins and James Insurance, your Grinnell Mutual agent in Monona, and Rivals Inc. Custom gear, screen printing, embroidery, and online shopping at rivalsinc.com. This is KCTN, Garnavillo, Elkader, Iowa. So we start the fourth quarter with a moving clock. It is Central's basketball. Hertrump drives out the left side of the lane, takes a contested 15-footer, partially blocked by Fauser, and the rebound by North Fayette Valley. Oconus, Fauser, Grove, Wilker, Ashleman out there for North Fayette Valley. For Central, Zittergreen, Hammersland, Rignitz, Hertrump, as well as Burns to start this fourth quarter. So the clock is moving, and it is a group of subs that will finish this ball game for North Fayette Valley. They have their final players on the bench, or at least a couple of them, ready to come into the ball game. Right side, Ashleman tried to go in the corner, intercepted by Burns. What was our shooting in the third quarter?
Yeah, the Tiger Hawks were 7 of 10, 2 of 2 behind the arc, 2 of 3 from the free throw line. Warriors 0 of 5, only took 5 shots.
Hertrump drives baseline, and he's called for carrying the basketball as he drove along the left baseline area. Halftime score, Postville leads Turkey Valley 31-27 at the half. Good game going on there. Meanwhile, Fauser and Grove check out, as does Zittergreen for Central. Back into the game for Central is Rignitz. Meanwhile, for North Fayette Valley, number 4 into the ballgame, Mitchell Bohr, a 5'11 senior. Also in there as well for them will be number 22, and that will be Nolan Baki, a 6'1 senior into the game. So right side it is again North Fayette Valley with the basketball in Oconus. Oconus right side to Ashleman. Ashleman drives in the lane, feeds it down low to Wilker. His shot from the right side, it is no good. Rebound deflected out of there, picked up by Hertrump. The drought for Central is nearing 20 minutes.
Yeah, and a halftime in between, so nothing's been changed.
Hammersland drives in, little right-handed push shot from the right side, missed it. It was contested, and the rebound pulled down by the Tigerhawks. 6 minutes and counting in our fourth quarter. Ashleman on top to Oconus. Central stays in that 2-3 zone, and this North Fayette Valley team has done a nice job running the offense with this group here. And as I say that, Ashleman drove to the elbow, wanted to pivot around, and traveled with the basketball. North Fayette Valley has now cleared the bench. Nick Hines into the ball game, a 5'9 junior who checks in. So everybody getting to play for both these teams tonight. Fetty comes back in for Central.
Yeah, lots of subs. I think everybody on both benches have made it into the ball game here, so a lot of guys getting some playing time.
All right, if you're Central here, you have got to find something to build on here. Lone tried to, again, going one-on-one with Oconus. It's knocked away by Oconus. Lone picks up the basketball and loses his footing, traveled with the basketball. I mean, you have not done your game. You wanted to be patient on offense. You have not done that tonight. You've got 5 minutes and 10 seconds with a moving clock to at least get to double figures.
Yeah, you got to try to get some buckets, get some confidence back, see the ball go through the hoop.
Left side in the offensive end, North Fayette Valley has it with Bohr. Bohr to Oconus. Oconus, double team, baseline, goes to Wilker. 15-foot shot off the front of the rim. It is no good. Rignitz gets the rebound. We saw them against Clayton Ridge. And again, I know it's different competition you're playing tonight, but their effort was outstanding for 4 quarters in that game.
They played so hard and got back into the game and ended up winning that thing in overtime.
They were patient in the offensive end. And in the offensive end, Central throws it away. They try to go baseline. Baki picks up the loose basketball. Back in the offensive end is North Fayette Valley. So left side, they try to work it on top, deflected out of there by Lone, but keeps it down here with North Fayette Valley. But Coach Cranbeer has to be thrilled with how his backups have played tonight.
But yeah, the guys, that second ground of guys that came in there played hard, maybe shot a few more threes than they wanted, but played really good defensively. This group right now doing a nice job defensively, so he's got to be happy with where his team is right now.
Baki back out on top to Oconus. Right side, they work it with Hines. Hines to Wilker, back out on top. Oconus, a step behind the arc. Top of the key for 3, missed it to the right, no good. Rebound pulled down by Hertrump off the right side. We go inside 4 minutes in our fourth quarter. We have not had a foul. God forbid we get to 5 in this fourth quarter. Zittergreen stops, fires up a 3, misses it to the left. And the rebound pulled down there by Baki off the left side for North Fayette Valley. So back across the timeline, they work it into the deep right corner. Back out on top now with Bohr after Hines took it into the corner. Oconus has it, Oconus I should say. Right side back to Hines. Hines covered, back over on top. Shot clock's at 15, so again, this group just moving it around the zone. And Oconus off the elbow, 15-footer, aired it out. So Oconus was open from the elbow, but the turnover gives it, the missed shot, I should say, gives it back to the Warriors.
Yeah, we've got a sub again. Singleton back in there for the Warriors, loaned to the bench, and that may be it for him. I don't know. They've been getting these young guys a chance to play.
Singleton back into the offensive end. Central is 3 minutes away from going without scoring a point the final 4 quarters. But Zittergreen drives in the lane, facing the basket, just rolled it off to the left. Missed the rim, had a nice drive. Back offensively, left side, Hines banks the 3 well to the left. Hertrump gets the rebound. The Warriors have numbers. Driving in left side is Hertrump. Little layup, it is up, it is in. Foul, count the basket. They're off the schneid. 54-8 and a 3-point opportunity for Hertrump.
That was a long time and a lot of struggles. But again, we talked about they need to see that ball go through, get some confidence back here.
So you're talking about a 24-minute drought in this ball game. 3 quarters of this ball game, Central did not score.
Yeah, and they had a few shots, but just not doing what they needed to do on the offensive end.
Lone checks out of the ball game along with Rignitz. Reimer comes back into the game, and also Fetty. Free throw, it is no good. So Hertrump scored in a transition opportunity for Central, their first points since the first quarter. Oconus, right side into the offensive end. Just trying to decide the final score here with 2.5 to go. Get more of these subs in the scoring column. Here's Bohr, left side for 3. Circled in and out, no good. The NFE crowd still active. They were hoping for that. Her trump comes in the offensive end, and it's knocked away from behind. And it will stay down here with the Warriors. Her trump checks out. Into the ball game for them is Rignitz back in, so I think we're going to have subs finish out the final 2 minutes.
I think so. I think this will be the group that'll finish these last 2 minutes, depending, what happens. Hopefully no injuries or anything like that.
Reimer right side to Rignitz, in the lane to Singleton. Singleton, reverse layup, flips it up from the left side. No good. Used the right hand. Left it short. Rebound pulled down by the Tigerhawks and Bohr. Bohr left side to Okonis. Baseline to Wilker. He drives in. His shot from the left block. Banks it up and in. Nice drive there by Bohr. And a nice dish by Okonis.
Yeah, good assist there and a good finish by Wilker.
It is 56-8 right now. Reimer, right side. Baki knocked it away. Picked up by Reimer. Takes a contested shot. No good. Wilker gets the rebound. Wilker gets it ahead of the pack. Okonis drives in. Uses the right hand from the left side, but banked it long. He was maybe a half a step out of his rhythm driving in left side. Warriors back into the offensive end. Reimer has it on the right wing to Rignitz. Get somebody on the scoring column here for Central. Get to double digits. Fetty, right side, cut off along the baseline. Drives in, stripped by Bohr, loses the ball, picked up by Rignitz. Turnaround bank shot up and in. And sure enough, the Warriors get to double digits as Rignitz into the scoring column with a minute to go here in the fourth.
Yeah, bucket for Rignitz, his first of the night. Another one for Coach Stramer to talk about getting some points and getting off the snide.
6 points in the first quarter, 4 in the fourth quarter for Central, nothing in the second and third. Okonis, top of the key, open for three, no good. Flat off the rim. Fetty gets the rebound. And now you got to admire the Central student section. They've been on their feet the entire night.
They absolutely have, yes.
And Reimer back in the offensive end. Haven't had much to choose from in this boys game. Reimer drives to the free throw line. A reach-in foul by North Fayette Valley. 30 seconds and counting in a very fast-moving third quarter. Fourth quarter, I should say. It moved so fast we thought we were in the third quarter yet. Inbounds to Singleton. Take the shot, young man. Tries to throw it. The shot no good. Back into Singleton's hands. Puts it on the floor. Loses the ball in the drive in. And it's picked up by North Fayette Valley. Baki and the Tigerhawks. Let's see this group. Coach Cranbeer saying, let's run the ball. Let's run our offense here.
Let's run a play here. Let's look to score one more time, see what we can do.
On top, Okonis, top of the key for three. Got it in the closing seconds. And they end it with an exclamation point. North Fayette Valley, a dominant night offensively and defensively. The 35-point rule went into effect early in the third. And North Fayette Valley heads into the break with an impressive win, defeating Central 59-10. That's your final score. With the win, North Fayette Valley 8-1, 6-1 in the conference. Central drops to 3-7, 2-5 in the conference. We'll take a break. When we return, game stats, coaching interviews, an early post-game show is coming up. You're listening to high school basketball from KCTN Sports.
Hi, this is Cody from Torkelson Motors in Elgin and Walk-On. At Torkelson Motors, we believe that student involvement in activities is a great way to help grow our communities, and we are proud to help sponsor this game for your enjoyment. We've been serving Northeast Iowa since 1926 and appreciate the business that our customers have given us and the support they provide to our area schools and communities. So the next time you are in need of a new or used vehicle or a repair, stop into Torkelson Motors. We've been selling cars the old-fashioned way with a friendly smile and a handshake right here next door in Elgin and Walk-On.
Hey sports fans, take a time out and call Garms Financial Services. Their team of agents can show you how to save money on all your insurance needs with Grinnell Mutual. Whether you need auto, home, farm, crop, or business insurance, Garms Financial Services has you covered. You'll also receive quality protection, expert advice, and local friendly service. Call Brian Bugenhagen, Cheryl Wagner, Emily Bazin, or Kayla Olson today for a free competitive quote. Garms Financial Services in Elkader, your trusted choice agency.
Mom, yeah, put that on my to-do list. There is more and more on my to-do list every day. I can hardly keep up, and I have to make sure everyone is paid. But who has time for the bills?
You know who can help with that?
Who?
Elkader Tax and Bookkeeping. They not only do taxes, but specialize in bookkeeping services as well. Has your to-do list gotten too long? Want help? Give Elkader Tax and Bookkeeping a call at 563-245-2154.
TNT Power Sports sells and services all makes and models of UTVs and ATVs. We have a nice selection of clean used units available along with new units. Contact Brian, Sawyer, or Tracy for your next UTV or ATV purchase. To keep your UTV or ATV in top-notch condition for work or play, schedule your service work with Brian or Nathan by calling 563-245-1100 or stop into TNT Power Sports north of Elkader on Highway 13 for all your sales or service work.
Wilkie's in Elkader is Iowa's oldest family-owned grocery store. You'll find Wilkie's 2 blocks south of the Keystone Bridge in historic downtown Elkader. Stop in and enroll for a Wilkie's reward card and receive points every time you shop. Then log on to their website at wilkiesgrocery.com to view the weekly specials, check out your reward points, make out a shopping list, and more. Wilkie's in Elkader, open Monday through Saturday, 8 a.m. till 7 p.m.
Welcome back to Elkader. Our final score, 59-10. It is once again North Fayette Valley flexing their muscle and winning in a dominant performance, holding the Warriors without a field goal in the second and third quarter. We turn things over to Coach Aaron Hammond. It was 36-6 at the half. They left no question on an 18-0 third quarter to go up 54-6. Let's go through the individual totals. Everybody involved for North Fayette Valley.
Yeah, North Fayette Valley, they were led by Cale Reister tonight, under his average, 14 points. Didn't play most of that second half. Andre Fuentes was 6 points. Declan Hines was 7 points. Jordan O'Conis hit the 3 at the end. Cole Fowler with 8 points. Peyton Lofsgaard with 5 points. Gavin Grove with 3. Kyler White with 6 points. Lincoln Ashelman with 5. And Tanner Wilker with 2. 59 points for the Tigerhawks. They shot 44% overall tonight. 7 of 21 behind the arc. 17 of 34 inside for 50%. Only 4 of 6 from the free throw line. Only shot 6 free throws, but made 67% of them. And only 11 turnovers. I think that's a positive for them.
You know, I think, to me, the effort showed when Gavin Grove is diving on the court. In a ball game, you lead by 44 points.
Yeah, absolutely. He's getting after that and not giving you that same effort that those starters do, and that's huge.
All right, let's go to the totals now for Central. And, again, the numbers are staggering.
Yeah, for Central, Jake Hertrump with 4 points. Owen Hammerslin had 2. Carson Rignitz had 2. Garrett Burns had 2. They shot 0 of 9 behind the arc. 5 of 27 inside of it. They shot that one free throw on the three-point play by Hertrump, did not make it. So they shot 14% tonight, and they had 26 turnovers. So, you know, you put those two things together. You're not taking care of the ball, and you're not shooting well. It makes for a long night.
North Fayette Valley looked like they were chomping at the bit to play since last Friday night's game. They came out as the aggressor right away in this ball game.
Yeah, they did. They came out. We talked about the rust with the girls, just a little sluggish getting things started for North Fayette Valley. The boys came out hitting on all cylinders. And remember, that was a hotly contested game up there at MFL Marmac, and they didn't have it in check until those last 2 seconds.
All right, now for the Warriors, this is a young team, but you can't sugarcoat it. This is a step backwards for this young team, especially how well they played against Edco. And again, I know you're playing somebody different. It's a different caliber of team you're playing, but it'll be interesting if we get a chance to talk to Coach Stramer here, because this is a step back for this team.
Well, yeah, they scored 10 points tonight. They were in the 50s against Edco. So, I mean, they can score and they can defend and, you know, they can play the game and they play hard normally. They didn't tonight. What makes it worse is not only do you lose going into the break, when they come back, they open with MFL Marmac, then they play Southwind, then they play Key. So it's not like it gets easier for them.
You get 3 of the top teams right out of the break there, so you closed to North Fayette. So you've played the top 4 teams in the conference. You're basically in that 4-game sweep tonight, and then the first 3 games after the break. So we'll take a break. When we return, we plan on talking with North Fayette Valley basketball coach Matt Cranbeer, Central coach Brady Stramer, when our postgame show continues after this.
At American Family Insurance, protecting farms is at the heart of what we do. After all, it's where we got our start, more than 90 years ago. We understand it's more than a farm, it's your life. And that's why we offer customizable policies that protect what you've worked for. Let's build the policy your farm deserves.
Contact Julie Depke, agent, at 563-245-2366 today.
American Family Mutual Insurance Company, SI, and its operating company, 6000 American Parkway, Madison, Wisconsin.
Boisier Lumber Company in Guttenberg and Elkader, your do-it-best rental center, handles Midland garage doors for residential, commercial, and agricultural needs. Midland Steel garage doors provide the best all-around value when appearance, security, durability, and low maintenance are desired. Boisier Lumber and Midland Doors take pride in providing their customers with top-quality products and superb customer service. Contact Boisier Lumber in Guttenberg and Elkader, your do-it-best rental center for Midland overhead doors sales and service.
Winter high school sports season has begun. Dr. Mark Foey, Dr. Jessica Wilkie, Dr. Courtney Wicken, and the staff of Family Dentistry Associates in Monona encourage you to support your local high school basketball and wrestling teams. Family Dentistry Associates of Monona, 539-4651, where health-changing smiles are created.
Welcome back once again to Elkader. North Fayette Valley victorious tonight. Impressive, 59-10. Coach, I think, to me, the play of the game had to do with Gavin Grove, with your team well in control, diving on the floor after a loose basketball.
Yeah, I agree, and that's what we talked about. We had to play with effort all night, and Gavin's that type of guy that is going to get on the ground for a loose basketball no matter what the score is or what the outcome's going to be. And that was the story of the game, was defensive intensity, and I thought our guys, I guess they went to the script on that, which is what we wanted them to do.
Yeah, so you mentioned defensively. You hold Central without a field goal for a stretch that was almost 24 minutes in this game.
Yeah, I know, and they had some decent looks in that stretch too. I mean, I'm sure there's some shots that they want to get, but we wanted to be around them and make them hurry shots a little bit and make them be aware of our presence, whether it's on the closeout or just in the area. And I thought we did a good job of that tonight, even in the second half when we played man. Wasn't really for sure how that would go, and we haven't been able to keep people in front of us sometimes this year, but we did a much better job tonight.
All right, you mentioned defensively there, but with that length, it started early in the ball game that you guys have. Not only Cale Riester on top, but just the length you guys have.
Yeah, that was one thing we thought we had an advantage at most positions there. The Hair Trump kid is a lanky kid, but in the rest of the positions, I thought we could cause some disruption in the passing lanes, and then if we get two guys on the ball who are not fouling, which we've had a history of maybe doing, then the other guys can go get the ball and intercept it. And then if we can get in the open court, it's much better for us having an opportunity to score. Their zone slowed us down a little bit.
The big thing is this ends up being kind of like a scrimmage. You are able to play 10 guys in the scoring column tonight.
Yeah, that was really nice there in the fourth quarter to get 7 guys that haven't seen the court a lot together, and a sophomore in there, and Jordan O'Conis, and you have those guys be able to run some live game situations, because you just never know what can happen down the stretch. Some of those guys are 7, 8, 9 guys who might have to get into a game down. We get into foul trouble after break. So
Cale Riester led you offensively, and I like this, a quiet night with 14. But again, his minutes were limited.
Yeah, we didn't know that. We thought we'd probably play at least most of the third quarter, but there's no sense in doing anything silly here when we're up by that much. At least that's my prerogative in a game like this, is to get those guys on the bench as quick as we can so we can get them rest and keep them healthy.
All right, we talk about the bench guys. Cole Fowler, 8 points off the bench.
Yeah, he's really come on for us here this year off the bench. Usually some instant offense. I was actually surprised early in the game he passed up on a couple of shots that he usually lets go against his own, and he's kind of our zone buster in there. He likes to come in. He usually does not worry about where he's at on the court. He's going to let it fly, and he battled down here in the offensive glass too, so I was proud of his effort tonight.
Declan Hines had 7 points. I think you like the way that he worked with Riester.
Yeah, those guys have worked together since they've been little, and they continue to look for each other. And I thought not only Declan did a good job on the glass, but Cale did a good job of getting the ball out on the break ahead to other guys and giving them opportunities.
All right, Kyler White, Andre Fuentes hitting 3-pointers for you. You get that outside game going, that's a lot of good things.
Well, that would be huge for us if we can get some consistent shooting from the outside. Andre has really come on this year that way, and Kyler is a very capable shooter. He's just got to look for his shot a little bit more, and it was a good night for him to do that too.
All right, so now it's a good way to head into the break. What do you guys work on over the holiday?
Well, there's a lot of stuff we got to get better at, and I still think we got to get better at playing man, because if it comes down to it, we've got to be able to guard people in our conference man-to-man, so we're going to spend a lot of time doing that. And we're going to just tighten the screws in some of the stuff, some of our set pieces and half-court, things like that. We'll be back at it in about a week. We'll go to Denver and scrimmage them, and that'll be a good day for us too.
All right, Coach. Merry Christmas. Happy New Year to you.
Yep.
Thank you, sir. We look forward to catching up with you guys January 12th against Clayton Ridge. Good luck.
Thanks for your coverage.
You betcha. North Fayette Valley boys basketball coach Matt Cranbeer talking things over there about his Tiger Hawk team. Impressive tonight. 59-10. That's your final score. Central coach Brady Stramer continuing, and I would imagine a lengthy conversation with his team. So we're hoping to take a break. Still hope to talk with Coach Stramer. Otherwise, we'll wrap up our post-game show. That and more as we get you into the holiday break after this.
We know that potential is greatly enhanced through hard work and dedication. At Viafield Cooperatives, we promise to provide innovative products and dependable service to help you meet and exceed your potential. From agronomy to energy, grain to feed, Viafield is excited to provide growing opportunities for both producers and consumers at 18 locations throughout northern Iowa and southern Minnesota. Want to learn more about Viafield? Go to viafield.com. Viafield is a proud supporter of our local student athletes.
Stronger, farther, faster. It all starts with good nutrition. Clayton County Farm Bureau is proud of our livestock farmers who provide high-quality protein needed to fuel our young athletes. The ultimate pre- and post-game fuel-up can be found in meat and dairy foods grown right here. Meat and dairy are natural sources of essential vitamins that support health, energy, and performance. We know our student athletes are the real deal, and Iowa's livestock farmers are committed to helping them reach their goals. To learn more, visit realfarmersrealfoodrealmeat.com.
Post-game show continues. North Fayette Valley victorious tonight over Central, 59-10. We're joined by Central boys basketball coach Brady Stramer. Coach, first off here, again, I think you had a lengthy conversation with your team in the locker room. And do you mind sharing what you guys talked about?
You know, we just talked about how that's not the brand of basketball we know how to play. That's a very good NFV team. I'm going to give them a lot of credit for tonight. However, our offensive execution for really the whole game was not what we practice, not what we preach. It was really tough to watch, frankly, and we had an honest conversation. Guys were accountable, and I guess if there's a good time to have a game like this, it's right before break.
Well, and obviously, I think this is part of a young team. Some steps forward, some steps backward, and I think you felt this was a step backwards tonight.
No doubt. You know, we preach attitude and effort, and I thought we had some guys kind of hanging their heads, feeling sorry for themselves after a lot of that. We just have to have that next play mentality. When we've had success this year, we've done a good job with that. But tonight was not the case, so we got to get better.
Not a bad start to this ball game for your team in the first quarter, anyway.
You know, yeah, we got some good shots close to the hoop. I don't know how long we had about 3 quarters there. I don't think we scored. And you know, we did have a couple good looks, but again, for the most part, we were flustered all night long. Credits NFV again. They do a really good job on the defensive end, but we'll watch the tape. We'll get better over break.
All right. You guys played 2-3 zone. Tell me a little bit about on the defensive side.
Yeah, you know, with the height and strength disadvantage there for us, we just tried to pack in the lane, and we said if they hit threes, we'll have to tip our cap. They hit a bunch of them, so kudos to them again. We knew rebounding would be a difficulty for us, which it was. I really wasn't that upset with our half-court defense. Most of my frustration was with the offensive end.
All right, obviously, let's talk about the Christmas break, because after the break, you come out with MFL Marmac, Southwind, and Keyhi. I think you're going to find out a lot about your young kids.
Yeah, that was part of our talk. I said, guys, it's not going to get any easier coming out of break. Luckily, we'll have a good amount of practices there. It's really hard for us, you know, with 11 total bodies in the high school, to simulate that size, that strength, that speed. That's a disadvantage for us. But again, we're just going to be looking for continuous improvement after the break.
All right, so let's talk about what do you guys work on over the break?
Well, we're going to be repping a lot of offensive stuff, both zone offense against their 1-2-2 or 1-3-1. We've seen a lot of that this season. A lot of teams play it in the conference, but also our man offense. I thought we did a good job on Tuesday night when the Turkey Valley played man against us in the first half. We rotated the ball and did a lot of the good things. But tonight, for whatever reason, we just didn't do that. So we'll rep a lot of offensive stuff because we got to get better, because we got a lot of tough teams coming up.
All right, Coach. Good luck to you guys. Have a Merry Christmas. Happy New Year. Thanks for joining us.
Same to you, Dan. Thank you.
You betcha. Central boys basketball coach Brady Stramer. We appreciate him taking time out to join us after the ball game tonight. And let's see how this young team, I mean, again, this is just about effort, how they respond.
Yeah, you know, and they will. The growing pains happen tonight. Hopefully they bounce back, play well. But, you know, it's not going to get any easier for that team after the break. I think North Fayette Valley flexed their muscle tonight and kind of let us know where they stand with things. And, you know, they're still helping set the pace in the conference. And they showed it here tonight.
All right, in our girls' game tonight, North Fayette Valley used a strong second half, overcame a 6-point halftime deficit. They win 48-39. Turkey Valley girls beat Postville tonight 52-17. Our boys' final, North Fayette Valley victorious 59-10. They have just ended the third quarter at Postville, and Postville leads Turkey Valley 42-40 at the end of 3. Obviously, we're not going to get that final score before we're out of here tonight. But I'm joined by Coach Hammond. Let's get your thoughts on our girls' and boys' games.
I think North Fayette Valley, you know, showed some resilience tonight coming back. Central came out with a great game plan and executed well in the first half. Kind of got away from what they wanted to do in the second half, didn't go to some of their strengths, and I think Coach Wiley will get them refocused. But they've got, you know, not the easiest stretch when they come back either, so they're going to be tested. I think for North Fayette Valley girls, continuing to win, continuing to be in the hunt is what they want to do. And Coach Tilleris, you know, had a good group there that bounced back. I think in our boys' game, it's kind of what we expected, but I don't think we expected that Central didn't play with that heart, with that desire like they've shown so far this year. Like you said, definitely a step back, but they're going to have to refocus over break and come back a little stronger.
And again, North Fayette Valley did what we thought they wanted to do tonight, did whatever they wanted to do, but the big thing is they took control in the first quarter and left no doubt that they were the better team in this ballgame. So we're going to take a 2-week break, and we'll come back from the break with Central at MFL Marmac on Friday, January 5th. Coach, Merry Christmas, Happy New Year to you.
Merry Christmas, Happy New Year to you, and everybody out there listening. We appreciate it, and enjoy the holidays.
So North Fayette Valley girls and boys victorious tonight. For Coach Aaron Hamann, I'm Dan Behrens. My thanks to Jaden Detman for running our camera here tonight in Elkader. Also thanks to Ty Keenan for running our studio show. For a complete recap of tonight's ball game, highlight scores, and more, go to KCTN.com, click in the Sports tab. This has been a presentation of KCTN FM 100 Sports.
Looking for a checking account with no fees? People's State Bank has just the account for you. People's e-checking account offers customers an interest-bearing checking account with no monthly service charge. You will receive free basic design, People's Preferred Checks, free debit card, and also have access to our free People's Online Banking and mobile app. We also offer refunds of up to 6 ATM fees per month. Get your account set up today. Minimum opening deposit of $100. Customer must enroll in online banking and opt in for e-statements. People's State Bank, member FDIC, and